again, this is Mr. P Beat, your business and pleasure, Anton Ross, joined once again by Coach Hammer, Martin, Antonio. I loved your look the other game behind the scenes.
Oo, kasi kailangan light sensitive, pero ikaw gusto ko yung energy mo today. Ganda ng first game natin. Hanggang sa dulo, doon nagkatalo. And of course, congratulations, Veteran Knights. Sunod-sunod na panalo, dictating the trends here. Of course, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. The Veteran Knights looking like every bit of the defending champions.
Hey, you know who enjoyed that game? Baby Bear Andre Paras.
Oh, definitely.
He's a guy who is very physical as a basketball player at nakita na yung banggaan ni na big boy Sean O'Malley, Louis Sanggalang, who had a monster game on the boards, 18 rebounds. Nakikita natin kung gaano kainit ng bakbakan na to. 69 para sa Letran, LPU 64. Nakabawi yung mga Letranista, and that just goes to show na talagang nag-iba na yung ihip ng hangin at takbo ng opensa at depensa para sa Letran nung bumalik na sa lineup si Louis Sanggalang at si Brent Paraiso.
Teka lang ano lang ako. Yun yung nagdadala sa kanila. Dahil, alam mo, napakaganda ng addition ni Brent Paraiso. Of course, last season nanalo ng kampyonato. But with the improvement of Louis Sanggalang at yung mas maraming touches na nakukuha niya this season, nakikita natin na siya yung nagiging focal point ng opensa. Parang maganda yung kombinasyon nila, Rayson, Franyu, and Paraiso on the top of the key. And then blue-collar lunch pail guys, itong sila Sanggalang, the other big guys na nagpo-provide ng interior presence sa alam natin na laging baon ng Letran taon-taon.
Okay, Coach. Dahil nanalo itong Letran, sila ang unang kupunan na nakakuha ng 10 panalo dito sa season 98 ng NCAA, pero hindi pa sila yung number 1. Yung number 1 sa liga, maglalaro bukas ang Benil Blazers against your San Pedro Red Lions in one of the most highly anticipated matchups this season. I want to get your thoughts. Sorry for being super excited. Pero
I am super excited.
I can't lie. I am super excited. I can't wait for tomorrow's game. What do you think is going to happen? And who do you think is better right now? Like, kung gagawa ka ng power rankings, Benil o Letran, sino
I'm going for
Letran.
I'm going for Letran. I'm going for Letran this season. They have been the preseason number 1 of our dito sa game on the preseason. We picked Letran as the first team to be the number 1 qualifier in the Final Four. They have been playing consistent. They have been playing the Letran brand of basketball that I personally know. So nakikita natin, they are defending and their perimeter scoring is on point. Going forward to the San Beda CSB games, San Beda Dejado tomorrow. Of course, 9-3 if I'm not mistaken, ang College of St. Benil Blazers right now. And oh boy, Will Gozum playing lights out throughout the past, 2 games?
34 points in the last game, career high. This guy was even shooting from the outside. He had 2 triples in that game. So talagang he has taken his game to another level. But of course, we still have a second game which you're going to be covering with Kuya Andre Felix later on. This is a good one. San Sebastian against JRU, another one of your favorites. Coach Hammer, what's your breakdown on this matchup?
If the first game was physical, this would be more physical. Yan ang magiging tema ng laro. Of course, JRU and San Sebastian, they love banging inside the shaded area. Pagka merong loose ball, sigurado magkakakiskisan sa ilalim, throwing their weight around. And don't be fooled by the size of these kids. Medyo mga balingkinitan itong mga manglalarong to, pero they look for contact. And I love contact, I love physicality, and the referees have been doing a great job, especially the past few games, controlling the physicality, letting the boys play.
Okay, we haven't seen JRU in a while since their last game against St. Benil. That was more than 2 weeks na nagpahinga ito. Ano yung nakita mong pagbabago? Were they rusty or was Benil just that good on that day?
Will Gozum was that good that day. You can't discount the fact that this guy, our preseason pick, the 3 of us, you, me, and of course Martin Javier, our boy, picked Will Gozum as the hands-down choice. Even Coach Topix Robinson, who joined us, he was the hands-down choice as league MVP in season 98 and played to his out of his mind in that game. Napakaganda ng inilaro ni Will Gozum. But Ray De La Rosa, as I said in
26
season 97, I mean, I love this guy. Of course, a Red Cub, and his brother was a teammate of mine. But Ray De La Rosa providing the leadership that was lacking last season for the JRU Heavy Bombers. They might be a little rusty, but at the end of the day, JRU played their guts out, and they played the brand of JRU basketball na alam natin, tough, competing from the start of the buzzer till the end of the game. Mag-double overtime man yan, mag-overtime, or whenever the game ends, they are ready to play.
Okay, San Sebastian, in their last game, hindi naglaro si Romel Kalahat. I just looked at the back, nag-warm up na si Romel ngayon. So they desperately need him to come up with a strong performance today. Ano naman ang prediction mo sa kanila dito sa kanilang laban?
Well, number one, Ichi Altamirano needs to show up. Asan si Ichi? Maganda yung inilalaro niya nung yan, kaibigan natin yan, of course. Ichi Altamirano has been a little bit shooting blanks in the first round, but syempre markado na rin siya. Known as a scorer even in the amateur ranks itong si Ichi Altamirano. He needs to really step up and provide the firepower. Dahil andyan na yung Villapando can provide a lot of the other things. Plays hard defense, pro-ready. Kenneth Villapando, Romel Kalahat provides a toughness inside there. A little bit undersized this year, but walang Alex De Soyo. Tabingi yung daliri. Na-dislocate yung kamay. So Escobedo and the other guys need to really step up. And si Payeng Are, inaantay pa natin yung breakout game. So I'm expecting him to step up in this game.
Yeah, our hearts goes out to Alex De Soyo who dislocated the index finger on his right hand.
Nagtataka nga ako
sa simula pa lang ng laro
na nakalusot na hindi maglaro kasi feeling ko pinigilan to ng kanilang training staff. Kasi if it's a dislocated finger, pag kaya ilaro, you tape it and you forget it. You just play and play.
Alam mo, ikaw talaga gusto mo kahit nasasaktan yung mga player, naglalaro pa rin.
Laro! Kasi, alam mo, especially in the NCAA, ito, kausap ko yung mga ibang players ko kanina. You only have 5 years. If you're lucky, you can play 5 years in the NCAA. Every rep counts. The coaches are watching, the scouts are watching. So pag maglalaro ka, hindi ka na dapat nag-aatubili. Talagang, papakita mo, busong kampiyon ka, buhos.
Ball is life. Ball so hard.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
definitely
what this guy lives by. Yun yung kanyang mantra. Alright, maraming nangyari nitong nakaraang linggo sa NCAA. So let's take a look back. Balik tanaw muna tayo sa ating The Week in Review.
Konting timeout muna tayo mga kapuso para balikan ang mga maiinit na labanan na nangyari nitong nakaraang linggo sa NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball.
Inside pass, Caralipia na naman!
Noong Biyernes, nakabawi ang Letran sa Arellano na tumalo sa kanila sa first round. Final score ng kanilang second round matchup, 65 Knights, 53 Chiefs. 13 points at 13 rebounds ang inambag ni King Caralipio para sa defending champions.
A minute and 10 remaining. Herrera's the runner is good.
On Saturday, Perpetual scored their biggest win of the season as they outlasted San Beda in overtime 75-72. John Abis tallied a career-high 21 points, while big man Mark Denver Omega recorded a career-best 22 boards in the morale-boosting win.
Has been offered below. Here's the breakaway.
In the game that followed, Mapua nipped EAC 77-67 behind Warren Bonifacio's 18-point performance.
He's been the best player in the second half by far.
And on the lone game last Sunday, Letran notched their 6th straight victory at the expense of San Sebastian. The Knights won 69-50 as they were paced by Fran Yu, who finished with a game-high 19 points.
Almost the exact same story against EAC. Aspido!
Nung Martes naman, tinalo ng Mapua ang Perpetual 73-65, bago ang second game kung saan nanaig ang San Beda laban sa EAC 72-64. Career-high 25 points ang pinakita ng sophomore guard na si Tony Inot para sa Red Lions.
Jake Dalamas with the finishing touches.
At nung Miyerkules, dinomina ng Arellano ang LPU 77-63. Bago pinatahimik ng Binil Blazers ang JRU Heavy Bombers 92-79. 34 points ang binuhos ng MVP favorite na si Will Gozum sa laro. At ito ang pinakamalaking single game scoring total sa liga sa huling 2 seasons. So there you have it, another historic and action-packed week of basketball here in NCAA Season 98. Hanggang sa susunod mga kapuso, huwag kalimutan, achieve greatness every day.
Big Willie style, Will Gosum career high 34 points.
Gusto ko yun, Gusto ko yun.
Yung Willennium.
Niready mo yan, Niready mo yan.
But I'm sure mas na-enjoy mo yung career high 25
Of course.
points ni Tony Tones.
Okay.
Tinulungan mo pa siya bumaba eh. In-interview namin ni Coach Topex.
Of course, really proud of how Tony Inot has been responding. I mean, San Beda has been looking for a leader. Then, James Quecote is their most talented guy, but every champion squad ng San Beda, they needed to find a guy who had the lion heart. We saw the Robert Bolix, Baser Amers, Ron De La Rosa, Borgie Hermida. Belated happy birthday, kumpare. So,
belated happy birthday.
So nakikita natin na every San Beda squad needs a leader like that. And Tony Inot might be that guy. We'll find out tomorrow if they would be ready. But my favorite performance, MDO, Mark Denver
22
Omega.
rebounds.
22 rebounds. Hanap buhay talaga yung laro na yun.
Hanap buhay.
Oo, pare. Kasi nung nakita siya ng mga coaches that this guy, a 6'5", will throw his weight around and will not be afraid to bang with the big boys, may kalalagyan to batang to. Pwede.
A lot of career high performances, pero yun nga, we're still here in the second round. Marami pang larong magaganap. And speaking of mga kaganapan, ang ating kaibigan na si Baileys Acot bumisita sa isang pop-up.
Mahilig talaga bumisita tong batang to, no?
Pagbata talaga, Coach Hammer, kung saan siya napupunta, maraming energy, hindi nauubusan. Okay, yan ang ating abangan dito sa pagbabalik ng Game On!
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
It's a good yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Pusong kampiyon, tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the latest news and catching every nerve-wracking moment of the NCAA games. Pumunta na sa official NCAA website, gmanetwork.com/NCAA at i-download ang official NCAA app para sa latest updates, full game videos at team rosters and box scores. Walang iwan.
Nagbabalik po kami dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. I'm Anton Ross, he's Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, and this is your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show, Game On. So hindi lang sports ang ating pag-uusapan natin, ngayon, Coach Hammer, kasi nga, there were a lot of events that happened over the week, not just the games.
Oo, sunod-sunod yan.
Ikaw ba, nung player ka dito sa NCAA, ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo to unwind? I mean, do you like go
Nagbubuhat.
out? Nagbubuhat. Oo nga pala.
Nagbubuhat. Alam mo
I
naman
asked
ako.
the wrong guy.
Alam mo naman ako mag-aaral lang ako.
I forgot this guy lives in the gym. Kasi pero may mga kaibigan tayo. Yan, sina Andre Felix, sina Martin Javier. Mick, mahilig lumabas. Baileys Acot. You know, he's having the time of his life going around.
Kumbaga, yan yung ano natin, point person natin sa mga kasiyahan eh. Saka sa mga, tawag na, granatsa.
Pero balita ko may mga basketball games ng mga, sports personalities and celebrities also. Ang tampo ko lang kay Baileys, bakit hindi
ikaw
tayo
ikaw ang lagi ako hindi na ako nag-expect na iimbitahan ako. Kasi parang meron walking fine ako eh pag dumating ako to medyo.
Hindi naman. Kapag naglaro tayo, ako, ikaw, Martin Javier, Baileys Acot, laban na, di ba?
Okay na tayo dito. Pagkatapos ng mga laro, okay na tayo sa mga pick-up games natin.
Okay, speaking of, let's find out what that pop-up was all about. Kasi balita ako, may mga fun events, may 3-on-3 basketball. Panoorin natin dito sa report ng ating kasamang si Baileys Acot.
We Filipinos love the game of basketball. Mapa-arena, mapa-kalye, mapatuon-tuon limahan, umaraw man o umulan, di natin to tatantanan. Dito sa kalye ng BGC, game never stops. 2-on-2, skills challenge, 3-point shootout, at iba pang activities. Lahat ng hinahanap nyo sa basketball, lahat nandito.
Quite a long preparation for us to come up with this very exciting and one-of-a-kind experience for the Filipino basketball fans. This is really all about celebration of the basketball, which, we all know Philippines is a basketball-loving nation. Pinoys are very crazy about the sport. Ang mga Filipino, basta pagdating sa basketball, talagang naandun. Hindi mawawala yon. It gives us so much comfort to watch basketball. This part of our life na talagang ingrained na siya sa culture natin, ingrained na siya sa buhay ng mga Pilipino. But it's not all about the hype, it's all about passion and the love for the game, di ba? Kaya nga, di ba, always say, puso.
Well, it obviously brings people together. We're all here, it's the second day, and there are so many people still.
Since pagkabata ko talagang ito na yung minahal kong sports and siya rin ang nagbibigay sa akin ng kung ano ko ngayon. Siyempre nakakatulong sa akin, lalo na tong event na to kasi malaking exposure siya sa akin at siyempre nasushowcase ko yung skills ko.
I'm very happy to be here and at the same time, I get to exercise, perspire. I would enjoy this afternoon playing basketball again.
What does it mean to you personally, basketball?
It's my first love. And it will be my first love forever. Abangan natin ang mga iba pang updates tungkol sa basketball at iba pang mga sports. My name is Bailey Sakot para sa Game On.
Good job, Baileys. But I was waiting for the part where he took out his basketball jersey and his basketball shorts.
At yung goggles na.
Oo
Huwag
nga pala.
makakalimutan yung goggles.
The goggles. Yun yung drip ng ating kasamang si Baileys Akot. Again, good job, brother. Whew! Nakamiss din yung mga events na gano'n. It's nice to see that, we're still in a pandemic. Pero yun nga, may mga events na nakapaglaro yung mga tao, mga basketball fans all around the country. And we can see people of all ages were able to participate dun sa mga games.
Definitely. And of course, syempre, mga pick-up games din na nagkakaroon na and marami na rin mga leagues na naglalaro. But of course, NCAA is now on its second round and crucial matchups.
All right, Coach Hammer, are there any other things that you are going to look forward to in the coming weeks? I mean, okay, sa lahat ng mga nanonood, we're gonna take a short break. We're not gonna have a game on Tuesday. We're gonna resume on November 2 kasi we have a long weekend, little break before magpatuloy ang ating mga labanan dito sa NC. What are you looking forward to as we head to this long weekend,
The
Coach?
Final Four run. Yan lang.
Yun na nga, no?
Titignan natin kung sino na yung mga teams na makakuha ng kanilang bearings at dedire-diretso dito dahil we saw LPU lose back-to-back games. We've seen teams make runs like Letran. So titignan natin, are the teams that are inconsistent, namely San Beda, Arellano, San Sebastian, can they find consistency in their Final Four drive?
Ako naman, i-share ko lang, what I'm looking forward to is talking about our next topic with Martin Javier on Sunday because, this week I've been watching a lot of TV. Siyempre, GMA tayo. Pinapanood ko yung Maria Clara at Ibarra. So, excited ako na ikumpara yung mga NCAA players natin sa mga kapuso celebrities natin. Yan ang ating magiging topic sa linggo. Ikaw, alam mo, kunwari ka pa. You are the biggest closet teleserye fan that I know.
Definitely, pero ako ang pinanonood ko pa rin syempre. Bobby and Angelo forever. TGIS pa rin.
Uy, he's there, ah.
Oo nga.
He's there, by the way.
Kaya alam ko.
Bobby Andrews. Okay. Coming up next, magtatrabaho pa po ang aking kasama na si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. At eto na nga, we talked about it, we broke it down. It's gonna be Romel Calahat back in action as the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags take on the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. This guy is gonna introduce you later on as your analyst, but I would like to give you the opportunity to introduce him as your anchor.
Hindi na ako magpapaligo-ligo pa. Certified lover boy kasama natin on call, of course, Kuya Andre Felix.
Oh, anong ginagawa?
Ewan ko yung kumpare niya yung kausap. Wala pong usapan.
Ayaw isama si Stephen sa usapan. Silang dalawa lang ni Pong.
Oh, but of course, talagang yan ang backcourt mate natin si Martin tsaka...
Yan ang kuya ng bayan, Mr. Engage. Shout out, by the way, to his lovely bride-to-be, fiancé, Pawi Versosa. Okay, Andre Felix will be working with Coach Hammer in just a bit. So mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Stick around because magpapatuloy ang ating NCAA action. But once again, this has been your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On!
Merong kasabihan na to be the man, you have to beat the man.
Mas tumitira na sila sa labas. Speaking of tira sa labas, friend you! Mr. Fantastic.
At kung inakala natin na humina na ng husto ang Letran Knights sa pagkawala ng kanilang rookie MVP na si Renz Abando, aba, kailangan lang natin tumingin sa team standings. 6 na magkakasunod na panalo na ang naitala ng defending back-to-back champion Letran Knights. At sa gitna ng kanilang winning streak ay ang kanilang team captain at graduating point guard na si Fran Yu. Kontra sa Arellano, gumawa ng 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists at 2 steals si Mr. Fantastic.
Fran Yu for 3. Nothing but net on that shot. So comes up with a steal. Letran with a chance to take the lead. Can they do it right here? Yes, they will.
Finally, the defense of Letran paving off.
At sa kanilang huling laban kontra San Sebastian, game high 19 points naman ang binuhos ng pambato ng Tambunting Manila.
Rain ang batak. Here's Fran Yu from the free throw line. Nakakabalik lang sa laro, Fran Yu.
Outside shooting ng San Sebastian.
Fran Yu! That's a big triple for Fran.
Misyon ng two-time champ at Season 95 Finals MVP na makumpleto ang three-peat para sa Letran. At ngayon na naging unang kupunan ng Knights na nakakuha ng 9 na panalo sa torneo, ito ay nagsisilbing paalala sa lahat na sila pa rin ang mga hari ng liga. Nakaupo pa rin sa trono si Fran Yu at siya ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week.
Makikulitan tayo sa ating mga players and let's see kung gaano kataas ang energy nila.
Welcome to the LSL College Benilde Pep Rally to honor
Isang napakagandang biyernes po mga kapuso, October 28, 2022. Still coming to you live all the way from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in beautiful San Juan City. At sa lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon, live po tayo sa GTV. Good afternoon, happy Friday. Before we head on to the weekend, we're also greeting everybody worldwide sa GMA Pinoy TV, sa GMA News TV International, at sa lahat na nakatutok sa aming website, gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines page. Just please like it on Facebook, also on Twitter, at sa YouTube. May live streaming din po tayo. Earlier today, Wagi, Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights getting win number 10 in 13 games, 78-74, giving the LPU Pirates their 5th defeat, 8-5 here. It was a very close game. Luis Sangalang with 12 points, 18 massive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Up ahead for our second game this Friday before tumungo tayo sa ating weekend. It will be the 3-6 San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags against the 5-3 Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. This game was supposed to be played in the first round, but here we are in the second round. It will be an interesting matchup between these two young teams. I'm Andre Felix on the call, on board With me is Martin Antonio, nag-iisang Coach Hammer. We'll also be joined by Sofia Rodelas, who will do courtside duties para sa San Sebastian College Recoletos. At makakasama din natin si Cyril Sanchez, who will do reporting duties para sa Jose Rizal University. Cyril and Sofia, babalikan namin kayo mamaya for your first reports. Meanwhile, let's head on over to this big guy right here.
Nakita mo yung picture ni Miranda?
Bakit? Ayun ba yung tinuturo?
Narcos yung bigote. Ready na for Halloween party this weekend. But again na first game natin, Andre, coach off guard on that one. But mas maganda to second game natin. Bakbakan to dahil kumukuha ng mas magandang pwesto ang JRU. Gusto nilang meron pa rin laban dyan sa Final Four kasi meron ng 5-3 record ang JRU Heavy Bombers. LPU is at 8-5. San Bede is at 7-4. They are virtually still in their first round matchup. Dahil itong laro na to was moved to the latter part of the tournament dahil nagkaroon nga ng health and protocol rules dito.
Yeah.
So JRU is playing its final game of the first round.
Well, dapat nga, ang second round meeting naman nila will be in November 11. So medyo dikit. Balikan muna natin, Coach Hammer, yung huling laban ng San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags, and it was against the two-time defending champions, the Letran Knights. They were just pulverized in that game. Final score was 69-50. No player for San Sebastian scored in double digits. Romel Kalahat did not play in that game as the team placed a disciplinary action on Kalahat. Alex Isoyo also dislocated his index finger on his right hand in the first quarter. Isoyo only played 1 minute and 33 seconds and did not return.
Gulpi-tigulat yung inabot nila doon kontra Letran. Letran is really having the best run right now on the tournament. They are winning consecutive games.
Yeah.
JRU, 5 straight wins before that game. Pero yung 18-day layoff, malaking bagay sa kanila. And their timing was a little bit off to start the game, but they were able to sustain it. Pero kinabusan sa dulo.
Well, let's talk about Ken Villapando now. He is putting up numbers across the board for San Sebastian this season, averaging close to 9 points, 8.9 to be exact. Close to 8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1 block a game. So he's been doing everything. Very diverse, very versatile ang laro ni Villapando. Unfortunately, San Sebastian has been unable to take off as they have only managed 3 wins so far in 9 games played. Eto, nakikita nga natin yung numero niya. And as I mentioned kanina, hindi nag-double figures. Kasi in my opinion, kung saan pupunta si Villapando, doon pupunta rin.
Babalikan ko lang nabanggit ko kayo na JRU. San Sebastian pala yung binabanggit ko dahil uneven yung kanilang naging season. Dahil nung simula, nagkaroon na sila ng health and safety protocols and then na-lull yung season and then towards the latter part na naman ng first round, kaya ganun yung nangyari. Going back, kaya sila natalo ng Letran dahil strong start yung Letran. Every time with this run that they're having, we can't stress it enough. Letran is the defending champs. San Sebastian without Romel Kalahat, their main point of attack. Medyo nakikiin na depensahan dito si Villapando at si Desoyo, their lead guard, dislocated his index finger. Wala pang 2 minuto sa laro. So, napakabigat nun. Ngayon, antabayan na natin sino magsa-step up. Villapando is a Andre Kirilenko type of player. Can play defense, very athletic, and does a lot of things. But it remains to be seen kung siya ba ay kayang bumitbit ng offensive production with the likes of the perimeter players, mga Chimpiray, mga ganyan, Red Vicente, yung mga inabutan ko sa San Sebastian Nicole Uy. So titignan natin if he still has those type of things na maidadagdag sa laro niya.
Well, kanina, nakausap nga ni Sofia Rodela si Ken Villapando. Let's listen to Sofia Rodela's first report of this game. Magandang hapon sa'yo, Sofia.
Magandang hapon, Andre and Coach Hammer. Alam nyo, kung meron may mga wala sa game today, that will be Jacob Shinoda, Alex Isoyo, and Tristan Ferebrico, who are also considered key players of the team and will be missing out on today's game. Alam nyo, si Jacob on his game suspension, while Alex, on the other hand, and Tristan are both under injury recovery. This only means one thing for Kenneth Villapando, and that is for him to step up and claim a much bigger role on the team. You know, when I had a chance to talk to Ken, sabi niya, natulungan lang nila ako at tutulungan ko din sila. That's how he wants the connection to happen on the court. So he hopes with enough pounds on the game, he can bring the team towards victory. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Sofia. Pag-usapan naman natin yung binanggit mo nga kanina, the JRU Heavy Bombers. I covered their game last, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? That is. And yun nga, etong JRU coming off that 18 full game day break that they have.
Tapos natapat pa agad doon sa number 1 team.
CSP Blazers pa. Tingnan natin, although kung makikita mo, Coach Hammer, dikit yan eh.
Sa dulo lang
the first half.
nagkatalo.
Yes, dun sila iniwan. I thought me and Coach Jerry Codeniera would have been in for an overtime game dahil talagang takbuhan CSB and JRU. It was an up and down pace. Pero kinana naman sila ng career high ni Will Gozum in that game, scoring 34 points. John Amores and Joshua Giab, 19 points and 19 and 12 respectively para sa JRU in that one.
Pero walang JL De Los Santos, Ryan Arenal, and another guy dun sa kanilang koponan. So,
Si Jason Celis.
Oo. So, malaki rin mawawala sa kanila kasi rotation guys yan eh. Arenal could have made life a little bit tougher para dito kay Will Gozo. Ito namang si Jason Celis at JL De Los Santos, both very capable shot creators. So, antabayanan natin if JRU really will find their groove again because they were coming from a 5-game winning streak.
That's right. Before that one, nasayang yung career high ni little brother ni Rome De La Rosa. Rai De La Rosa had a game in that one. 6 out of 10 from downtown, scoring 26 points, grabbing 6 rebounds, also with an assist, a steal, all in 28 minutes. Rai really did step up. Nasayang lang yung kanyang effort kasi yun nga, CSB prevailed in the end.
I saw this guy when he was 13 years old. I knew that he was a pit bull when he plays defense with Etrata in the juniors program, yung Red Cubs. And then now seeing him very healthy, and I can't say enough good things about Rai De La Rosa with his family in San Diego, really supporting Tita April and Tito Romy and the whole family. They're really waiting for him to break out because he is the leader of this squad.
Oh, yeah.
And that 60% clip from three-point range is what they really need for their offense to be unlocked totally.
Ang kailangan lang dito, lagi nating naririnig the word consistency.
Oo.
Can Rai be consistent, especially after that career high game? Well, we will find out. Right now, let's get a report from Cyril Sanchez, who got inside the JRU locker room earlier. Cyril, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andre and Coach Hammer. Rai De La Rosa truly embodied the raging waves of California plus the blazing heat of Manila as he recorded his highest game record last Tuesday despite the Heavy Bombers losing to Benilde. And when I talked to Rai, he told me that his individual win didn't really mean as much whether he gets it or not. Sabi niya sa akin na we should not be confused. He treats this much as an achievement for his individual career and he is very grateful, but he would rather get a win for the team than a win for himself. These are just selfless words coming from the team captain himself. And tinanong ko siya kung ano ba ang isang bagay na kaya niyang ipagdamot at the end of the day, at sabi niya sa akin, yun daw ay ang paborito niyang chicken at spaghetti mula sa kanyang paboritong fast food, lalong-lalo na at the start of a game. And mamaya tatanungin ko siya kung may nagtangka bang tumikim before tayo mag-start ng laro. Andre and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Cyril.
Alam mo, hindi ako naniniwala na kaya niya magdamot. This guy is very selfless. Na parang yung kuya niya. But as their favorite linebacker in the NFL, favorite of the San Diego Chargers fan, he played lights out like Sean Merriman in that game. Sila magugustuhan ni Rome yan. Silang dalawa. These two guys, of course, Rai is really stepping up as a leader, and we'll see if he would continually shine bright for the Heavy Bombers.
Before that career high ni Rai De La Rosa, he was averaging 7.6 points per game, 35.6% from three-point range, and boy, he exceeded all those averages as he went 60% from downtown in that previous game against CSB and scored 26 points. We'll take a quick break. When we return, JRU takes on San Sebastian, only here on your NCAA Season 98 live on GTV.
Pusong kampiyon. Tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the latest news and catching every nerve-wracking moment of the NCAA games. Pumunta na sa official NCAA website, gmanetwork.com/NCAA at i-download ang official NCAA app para sa latest updates, full game videos at team rosters and box scores. Walang iwanan online sa Season 98 ng NCAA. Achieve greatness every day. The players to watch and the teams to beat. Get ready because your favorite hardcore heroes are here. This is your NCAA.
afternoon. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live ngayon sa GTV. Worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Welcome right here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. It's the elimination second round, our main game of our Friday doubleheader. It's the San Sebastian Golden Stags versus the JRU Heavy Bombers. Let's meet our starting fives. Starting for the San Sebastian Golden Stags, at guard number 4,
On your screens, the start for the starting unit ni Coach Ege Makaray. He will go with Are, Villapando, Una, Kosari, and Concha. Concha and Aru man the backcourt, as Kosari will be the man in the middle. Para naman sa JRU Heavy Bombers, Arenal is back in the starting unit ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. And since Arenal's back up front, of course, the usual suspects for Coach Louie Gonzalez will see Ray De La Rosa, Joshua Giab, and Agent Miranda.
Mas gusto ko talaga yung picture ni Williams na may bigote. Parang yung artista si Peña, di ba? Michael Peña, yung sa Narcos. Ha? Hindi ko nga sa kanya yung mamaya pagkatapos ng laro.
Mas bagay.
Oh.
Our officials for today, crew chief is Toti Celeste. FIBA International referee Jemar Taliedo is our first referee, and Carlo Vergara, referee number 2. Our 3 very credible officials for this second game to end week number 7 in your NCAA Season 98. Habang painit ng painit ang aksyon, San Sebastian in bright yellow, JRU in their navy blue with yellow trim. Tip off, Arenal and Are in the middle. Mapupunta sa JRU unang possession. Here's Miranda, 2-3 zone to start para sa San Sebastian. You have to be wary, especially with some shooters. This guy, Ray De La Rosa, coming off that 6 out of 10 shooting from the outside. Here is Ray, starts off firing right away. But a miss, offensive board, Giab.
And that's how you make that zone. You need to crash the boards. One thing that JRU really loves to do. And both these teams, Drea, they are very good offensive rebounding teams despite medyo sigurong average height nitong dalawang team na to, 6'2", 6'3".
Well, JRU averaging 44 rebounds per game. Samantalang San Sebastian, number 4, the 4th rebounding team in the league, averaging 47 boards per game. Villepando inside. Oh, this is an easy jumper. Pero Mentes, may Desoyo.
Libreng-libre yung tira dito ni Paeng Are. Ito yung naantay pa natin na talagang ma-unlock yung laro nito ni Paeng Are. Kasi everybody was high on him.
Kasi ito yung batang kapatid ni Mike.
Oo. Kasi nakita ko to nung pre-season. Ganda nang inilaro kalaban sa Beda. Talagang nila tinalo nila yung sa Beda in the Eco Oil Summer League.
Coach Louie Gonzalez, 3rd year as the head coach nitong JRU Heavy Bombers. Started coaching even before the pandemic.
So parang technically 5 years, no?
Oo, kasi syempre nagsimula siya nung mas maaga pa.
Oo, season 95.
Oo. The drive by Una.
Good defense.
Masyado malalim, pero honest defense by JRU.
Nakataas lang yung kamay. Pag masyado nang malalim, yun na lang yung gagawin mo para hindi ka matakam humampas. Kadalasan doon natatawagan ng pang sa mga big guys. So gusto pa nilang sundutan ng bola sa ilalim kahit lunod na yung offensive player.
Pero gusto ko itong front line ni Una, pati ni Kosari, as may Villapando kasabing. Oh, good drive by De La Rosa. Short staff.
Second offensive rebound na yan ni Joshua Giab.
Pero nasundot ni Una.
Ito yung mga player na dapat tatanggalin mo na dyan sa scramble, yung mga giyab. Pagka may tumira, kailangan lagyan mo na ng katawan para maalis yun sa shaded area. Kukuha at kukuha ng bola yan.
Villapando up top, using that Una screen. Villapando, the ball hitting his foot. Turnover para sa San Sebastian. Still scoreless. 2 minutes gone by sa ating first quarter.
Ganda pa naman yung pag-turn niya doon sa corner. Kaso, drinibble sa paa. Diretso sa outside.
Now 1-2-2 zone. De La Rosa. And look at Una and Concha. Really crowding that.
Sikip, masyado masikip.
But credit Egay Macarayas defensive ploy to start this game.
Oo, nakasona siya dito. Nag-shifting 1-3-1 to 2-3 zone. Si Coach Egay Macaraya. Nahihit naman, Dre, yung mga big sa loob. Di lang talaga makakuha ng basket dito ang JRU.
Still scoreless for both teams. 7:47 remaining in the first. We'll be right back. Tumutok lamang dito sa GTV.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat?
Still scoreless with 7:47 remaining here in the first. More than 2 minutes gone by. Wala pa rin nakakatala ng puntos dito. In our final game this Friday to end week number 7 of your NCAA season 98. Let's see if some adjustments will be made after that timeout called. De La Rosa swings it to the other side. Gia provides the pick. Here's a 3 by C. Still scoreless of almost an offensive rebound kay Miranda. Possession will stay with JRU.
Okay, dumipensa ng zona, Dre, kung mga nagsisettle sa outside shot. Pero, pagka tumira sa labas, kailangan i-block out mo talaga yung mga nagka-crash ng offensive rebounds. Ito, nakakuha na naman sila ng possession dito. Makakabutas at makakabutas yan kahit sino team na bibigyan mo ng ganyan karaming offensive rebounds.
Another offensive rebound. And they swing things now. De La Rosa will fire another 3. And that time it goes in. Yes! Para sa 3 for her first points. And finally, someone gets on the scoreboard. It's Rai De La Rosa for JRU.
Panglimang shot attempt ni Rai De La Rosa. Mabubutas at mabubutas yan. Kung susona ka, kailangan itatrack mo na agad. Dahil parang mga pitbull to Pag umatake itong Giyab, Arenal, at saka yung si kasi kahit maliliit, galing sa labas, pinakamahirap i-box out pag may buwelo.
Tama.
Tapos nakasona ka pa, so kakainin nila yung space, may pukol ka talaga dyan.
Well, balanse ng tao. This Marwin Junicio coming in for the first time. Ayan yung isa sa mga bunot ni Coach Louie off the bench. He prefers having Marwin Junicio coming off the bench. And a free throw knocked down there by Una. Let's turn things over back to JRU side with this report from Cyril Sanchez.
Finally, the first 3 of the game dahil hindi daw pwedeng gawing rason ang pagkawala ni Jason Celis, Ryan Arenal at JL De Los Santos sa kanilang pagkatalo sa Binild from their game last Tuesday. Lagi daw nilang dinidiin sa kanila ni Coach Louie na kahit sino pa ang nandito, dapat hindi mag-iiba ang laro at sa araw na ito, present in attendance na si Jason Celis at Ryan Arenal at bagamat hindi pa rin natin makakasama si JL De Los Santos, dapat lahat daw sila ay nasa isang pahina para sabay-sabay nilang maisulat ang pagkapanalo ng mga Rizaliano. Andre and Coach Hammond.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Cyril.
Good lapas sa ilalim. Yun ang isa pang atake sa zona. Shooting the gaps. Dahil merong mga libreng spots yan pagka sinusona.
5-2. Oh, but JRU forces San Sebastian to commit a turnover with 6:28 remaining here in the first. Balikan natin. Was a nice look inside, pero ayun, munti ka na ma-challenge.
Swiper sa likod.
Ito si Junicio, isa sa mga gusto talaga natin yan. A 6-man. And mas gusto ni Coach Louie that Dionisio comes off the bench.
Saka naging hinug na rin eh. Hindi na naninira pagkalaro. Laro na lang siya na laro. Dati may mga extra pa yan na pabaon eh. Ngayon, di na lang nandiyan.
Look at Dionisio there.
Nang bumabox out dito sa San Sebastian, ang hirap manalo niya. Ang lakas rebound kasi ng San Sebastian na team. Ang habit nito, bumax out, sumake ng katawan. So, ang hirap manalo niyan eh. Pagka yung character ng team nila is they're very scrappy.
Yes.
They can't rebound if they will just wait for it and let the guys crashing the boards get into spaces.
Almost a steal. Now let's turn things over to Sofia Roderos, but that was a good pass inside to Joshua Giab. Now let's go to Sofia and hear her report for San Sebastian.
Maraming salamat, Andre, Coach Hammer. As long as we play together and as hard as we can, I don't care about the others. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Egay Macaraya on how he encourages the team despite the losses. He hopes na kahit na-discourage ang kupunan, the quality and the heart towards the play never fades. Alam nyo ba, kaka-birthday lang nito ni Coach Egay last October 23 at kung magbe-birthday wish daw siya is to bless the team despite the many injuries and strengthen their family bonding of the team no matter what. Lalabas kaya itong bonding sa game today to fulfill Coach's wish. Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Sofia. All the man down on the floor.
Tumama dun sa pag-landing. So, happy birthday, Coach Egay. Belated happy birthday. Ganun-ganun na lang yun. Ganun na lang yun eh.
Slow to get up.
Tumama naman nung
on
sa
his feet, pero
challenge.
Seems to be okay here. We'll take a quick break. Tingnan muna natin kung ano ba nangyari doon.
Ayan eh, quick transition. So, on the forward pass, sa pag-atake, wala, habol naman bola eh. Habol naman bola si Kosari.
And our officials already reviewing if yung intention nga ay sa bola ba. So we'll see if there's a timeout on the floor.
Kasi nire-review lang nila dito yung foul. Kasi Dre, kung makikita mo kung hindi bola yung hinabol, may hampas. Sama yan eh. Transition, hinahabol ka eh. Didiin mo yung tira. Kung wala, wala. Eh, alam naman natin, si John Amores, madiin din talaga maglaro. Diin maglaro yan, high school pa lang, ganyan. Naalala mo na cover natin to nun sa JRU? EAC JRU yung laban natin. Yun yung isa sa mga best games niya.
I remember.
Papaunlakan tayo nito pag diinan yung laban, di aatras yan. So ito, penetration, sasabay lang si Kosari. Yun yung angulo na yun, kitang-kita.
Yung a different angle earlier, it was the ball that second defense. Pero dun sa una,
hands po talaga.
Ayun.
Tinamaan yung kilay.
Sumenyas na ating referees.
Kasi pag baseline yung angle mo, mukhang hinabol niya yung bola. Pero isang dipa na yung layo ng bola, ulo talaga yung tatamaan.
So Amar Kosari will be called for an unsportsmanlike foul. So Amores will be given 2 free throws plus possession for JRU.
Good call by our officials.
Di tayo sigurado dun sa una eh.
Oo. Kasi baseline angle yun and attacking from the hash mark downhill. Pahinga muna dito si Atmar Kosari.
Pinalamig muna ni Coach Egay Macaraya. Amores hitting that first one. Getting both. This is a huge swing para sa JRU. Now up by 7+. Ball on their side.
Hirap kalaban ng JRU. Parang mga naglalaro sa Plaza Hugo eh. Di ba, naalala mo yung Plaza Hugo sa Santa Ana? Yung liga doon, grabe. Bakbakan talaga eh. Mga ex-pro, pro players, college players.
Alam mo saan ako bilib dito sa yung conditioning ng JRU?
Oo, Coach Jeff Mendoza. You gotta give him a snappy salute dahil dire-diretso sila eh. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, last season, kinapos yan kasi 1 round lang yung laro.
Morris misses, overshoots as Mark. Back to San Sebastian. Down 7, only single field goal made. Actually, free throws pa nga. No field goals made for San Sebastian in this one. Those 2 points.
There you go, clean shot.
Free throw pa mula kay Una. Shot wala, but an offensive board. And a fresh 14 for the Stags. Nice side step. Oh, almost a traveling. Nakuha ni Amores. And he's ahead of everybody. Nice fake. Steps on the brakes there. Ilalabas muna ni C. Here's a 3. Yes! Para sa taas, para kay Ray De La Rosa. His second triple knockdown today.
Pinag-warm up muna 3 shot attempt bago nakakuha ng isa eh. Talagang makuha na niya yung range niya. Yan ang hindi napapansin ng mga manonood natin. Kailangan yung mga shooter, pag hindi makashoot sa una, huwag mo na patirahin ng pangalawa o pangatlo. Kasi masisira na yung rhythm nila eh.
Tama.
Tanggalin mo na sila dun sa rhythm.
Oh, Giab gets fouled hard. He is down.
Hindi yung landing ha, yung landing tumama siya dun sa stanchion, hindi dun sa hampas niya nakuha, yung sa tagiliran. Tingnan natin kung pushing foul lang eh.
James Huna gets called for the pushing foul.
Oo, dito kasi kadalasan sa atin ang nakikita yung landing, pero ang foul dun sa taas yun, pwede pa nga siya tawagan ng offensive foul. Medyo may pabaon na konting taga pataas eh. Yun yung doble bukol kung yun yung natawagan.
Jason Celis now comes in for the first time. Did miss the previous game.
Pagpag lang, nagsisepak takraw to eh. So sana yan na naglalanding ng mga may contact.
Joshua Giab at the line.
So one of the underrated players, could be a dark horse contender for most improved player. Itong Joshua Giab.
Oh yeah, pati grabe yung energy nitong si Giab.
Hindi mo pinag-uusapan, tas double-double na eh.
Pati hindi mo kailangan gawan ng play.
Walang play dyan. Sabi ko kasi naalala ko sa kanya si Marvin Hayes.
Marvin
Saka
Hayes.
sila, yung mga tipo ng mga Atunaga, Macdog Santos, Pinillar, na effort player. Magugulat ka, mythical 5 na lang. Kasi yung numero niya, consistent. Nang walang tinatawag na play. So yun yung mga gusto mong kakampi.
5 on the floor para sa San Sebastian is Altamirano, Escobedo, Yambing, Kalahat, and Sumoda. So, gumamit na si Coach Egay Macaraya ang kanyang second unit para naman kay Coach Louis Gonzalez, Zamores, Celis, De La Rosa, Junicio, and Jonathan Medina.
Pag medyo mahina-hina loob mo, kalaban mo itong JRU, tatrabahuhin ka buong laro eh. Ito talaga yung gabi pa lang, kailangan ready ka na. Kasi pag nagsimula yung pino, titigil itong mga ano eh. Kukulig-ligin ka talaga.
Kalahat muscling his way, bodying Amores. And Amores saying, I'm just playing honest defense.
Buti nga, isang tawag lang yung ginawa eh. 4 na beses hinampas. Kasi tingnan mo ha, on this one-on-one, okay na nakataas yung kamay, pero yung pag sumusundot ka, ito yung tatawagan ng referee, ayan o, yung hawak. 1, 2, sa kabilang kamay, 3, 4, may hatak pa o. Yun kasi, very particular sila, Commissioner Tonichi Puhante, on the handshake. Pag gumagalaw na yung offensive player, kailangan bitawan mo na yan. At yung mga sundot-sundot.
Sumoda scores on the other end. Cuts this, well, it's still a 9-point lead para sa JRU and a foul on Ichi Altamirano. Jason Celis also back from missing the previous game.
Good recognition here by Escobedo.
Napaganda pa eh. Oh. Napunta kay... Hindi naman nakita mo si Junicio. Yung napinggan ni Sumoda.
Wala naman, nadaanan na.
This will be a very physical game. Almost a steal, a completed one. At tumuloy-tuloy. The basket is good para kay Raymond Escobedo.
Anong batang to? Madiin ba talaga? Saka sulit din yung sinaga niya sa team team. Si Escobedo.
2-2-1 na. Ginagamit na ng depensa. Coach Egay sa loob. Put back, wala pa rin. Dito nahihirapan ng JRU. Possession going back to San Sebastian.
Agaw ni Escobedo.
Ganda ng timing.
Tsaka mahaba din siya for a guard. Talking about Raymond Escobedo.
Man-to-man. A miscue. Mapunta kay Medina. Medina going inside, gets fouled. He will enter the line for 2.
Huli. Hindi ready si William Bing. Okay, sana yung supalpal sa taas pero yung kaliwang kamay nakahawak din sa forearm. After the turnover, yung hawak sa baba. Yun talaga yung tatawagan. Kasi kadalasan na nakikita lang ng mga nanonood sa atin yung dominant hand eh. Pero yung contact sa baba, yung pagka mga legal labas yung sabi, body contact. Yan, mas matalas pituhan yan pagka-organize yung laro na ganito.
Medina sinks the first free throw. Jonathan Medina.
Light bomber din.
60% free throw shooter. One referee.
Ayun, tinamaan.
ng unsportsmanlike. Ito si
tinamaan talaga.
Tingnan natin dito sa free throw. Ito yun. Ayun. Marvin Junicio.
Walang duda. Walang duda doon.
By Jesse Sumoda.
Parang si Bradshaw yun eh. Clothesline eh.
Feeling ko mamaya sa laro natin, si Derek Abet Ramos, ganon yan, ganon ngiriban yan.
Laro yan.
Box out si Pong Ducanes o si R.R. Romano.
Kanina, tinamaan dun sa kabila.
Tatamaan.
Umarte. Hindi yung mga veterano ganyan eh. Arte ka. O, sige.
Tingnan natin ulit from another replay.
Ang hirap din kasi kalaban nito ni Junicio. Kasi ano to eh, parang yung mga textbook enforcer, kakausapin ka, iinisin ka. Pagka napigong ka tayo.
Our officials reviewing if that was an unsportsmanlike foul on Sumoda.
Hindi na dapat i-review yun.
Tingnan natin. I-zoom to eh. Tingnan natin ha. Tingnan natin. Ayun, sa ilalim. Ayan, yan. Hawak sa batok si Junicio eh.
Hindi, tsaka okay naman kay Sumoda. Hindi naman niya dininay. Hindi naman niya dininay. Sa pool eh. So markado ka na pagka bumigay ka ng ganyan isang beses.
Unsportsmanlike ba yun?
Unspo yun.
Tanong natin si Pong Ducanes, ating Sultan of Stats. Ito, isa pang angulo. Ito, maganda to. Thank you, Derek Abet Ramos. Ayun.
Kahit sa panalay eh. Mahinto yung laro pagka namigay ka ng ganyan eh.
Disqualifying foul
DQ.
on review on
Kahit nga
number
slow motion na,
7,
masakit,
Jesse Sumoda.
malakas pa rin kahit replay na eh.
Ayun, DQ yan eh.
Jesse Sumoda out of the playing court.
Oh, and there is our Coliseum announcer, Edwin Lugina, DJ Rick Strikers, announcing Jesse Sumoda is out and will not return in this game with 3:05 remaining in the first.
Sayang yung labas sa jersey nun ah. Wala pang isang quarter, wala pang, nakailang baba yun? Walong baba lang ba yun? Ilang minuto nilaro nun ni Sumoda?
Jesse Sumoda.
Ilang minuto nilaro nun?
A minute and 26.
Oh.
A minute and 26.
Mas matagal pa siya nag-stretching kaysa doon sa naglaro. Hindi kailangan. Hindi kailangan yung mga ganun. Kasi importante siya dito, Dre. One of the top 5 players ng kanilang rotation. One of their best 3-point shooters.
Pati kanina, easy basket na siya. Ayan. 2 points, easy basket, and he's already out. So free throws again, plus possession for JRU.
1 minute 26.
Medina.
Okay naman na.
Almost a steal by Altamirano. Good defense. Celis fires the three. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Hindi naman na nakikita, Dre, nung tumatama na yung mga outside shots sa JRU, nung simula ng season 98, parang nagcha-champion pag nakakashoot. Ngayon, pag nakakashoot, dumidepensa na agad. So nakita natin yung turnaround ng mentality nila.
JRU up by 13, 2:56 remaining here in the first.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Let's take a look at this three by Celis, extending JRU's lead now to 13, their biggest in this game.
Alam mo, Dre, maganda i-play ito ng dire-diretso ni Derek Abet kasi makikita natin, after a made shot, tignan mo anong gagawin nila, anong instinct nila. Kahit before the top buzzer sounded, nakapress na agad sila.
Depensa na agad eh.
Kasi dati parang sineselebrate nila bawat made shot. Ngayon, alam na nila na masushoot, di na sila nagugulat. Next play na agad. Yun yung nakakatakot dito sa JRU. Kasi alam na nila na kaya nila manalo eh.
Another turnover forced by the Heavy Bombers who off to the races. Almost a steal. But Escobedo was stepping out of bounds.
Nakita na natin yan kay Coach Louie. Ako, nakalaban ko pa na sila Coach Louie, pag team pa yung dala-dala niya. Before I played for him. Grabe, pag kayo mga ganyan yung kumpiyansa, ang hirap talunin ng mga
Alam mo, totoo lang, Coach Hammer, ng first half, nakakasabay talaga sa CSP. Naiwan lang towards the end.
Kulang yung rotation eh. Yung tatlong rotation piece, wala eh.
Pero pagdating sa foot race, kaya-kaya sumabay ito eh.
Saka sanay sila maglaro na small lineup eh.
But good defense that time by San Sebastian, forcing JRU with a shot clock violation.
Tingnan mo dati, season 97, pagka meron silang miscue na ganyan, bagsak balikat. Ito, 24-second shot clock, ayan, nakadepensa na agad. Good habits eh. Very basic, good habits, din lang at din. Good pass.
Look inside. That's a good look. Almost a steal, but last touch by San Sebastian. Good challenge there by Will C.
Isang beses ko lang nakita na maganda inilaro nito ni Altamirano this season eh. I'm still waiting for him kasi very high ako dito kay Ishi eh. The way that he played in the preseason. Saka last year na rin niya to eh.
Amores across the sea. Pass fake. Fires the three. Long rebound goes to JRU. Fresh 14.
Kanina pa sila namimigay ng offensive rebounds. Talking about San Sebastian.
We go see. Oh, good up fake by Celis. Almost a turnover, completed one. Villapando is now on the run. Villapando goes all the way, hangs in the air, but a missed shot. Back the other way we go. This is what JRU loves, up and down, fast-paced game. Celis, Amores, cross-court to C. Amores. Oh, Jonicio, the jumper, in and out, and look at C, skying for the offensive board.
Naswerte pa dun yung San Sebastian. Bola na naman ng JRU.
But if you're Louis Gonzalez, you really have to love the effort and the energy of the Heavy Bombers.
Tsaka second quarter, 6 points. Papasok ng second quarter, 6 points pa lang yung binibigay mo.
Here's a big three. Yes! Para sa tres, para sa San Sebastian. Their first three made in this game. That was a big three para kay Yambing.
Ridwell Yambing.
Unang tres ng San Sebastian.
May forma nito. Parang yung titig lang hindi yung laro. Parang abando. Pati yung bitaw. Tingnan mo, Dre. Tingnan mo ha. Yung elevation niya, tsaka yung rhythm pagka bumibitaw. Parehas na parehas eh. Oh. Yung forma. Pero marami pang
kakainin na bigas.
Oo.
Bigas. Reigning rookie MVP.
Kahit anong kailangan mo kainin mo na para maging ganun yung production mo. Kasi one of one yun eh.
Good drive by Altamirano. Good drop pass. And a foul given up by Arenal.
Good hard foul. Diba? Still going for the ball.
Ganda ng drop pass.
Di ba yung kaibahan ha? Di ba pagka-foul ka ng hard, abulin mo pa rin yung bola. Para hindi ans mo. Pag-ans mo.
Suico now at the line, shooting two after being fouled by Arenal. Suico 6 the first. Suico rarely seen here in season 98, only has played close to 5 minutes a game in 6 outings. Has started one game para sa Stags. Perfect from the line there, cutting this lead by JRU 8. Here's a run. Kay Coach Egay Macaraya and San Sebastian after being down as much as 13 here in the first quarter. 48.5 remaining.
So may warning dito, Dre. Resentment for a non-call on Coach Egay Macaraya.
Celis. De La Rosa. Bang! 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 9 points for Ray De La Rosa. 3 of 5 from downtown. So he continues to be smoking hot from outside after knocking down 6 triples last Wednesday against CSP.
Hindi, babalikan natin yung unang 3 possession ng JRU. Pinag-shooting drills nila si Ray De La Rosa eh. 5 shot attempts eh. Yung mga mga ganun, yung mga clean look, dyan mo magkakakumpiyasan. Ang mga shooters, it's all about the rhythm. It's all about their mechanics because they work on that shot, and once they see the ball drop in the basket, laking problema niyan. Especially for a guy who played lights out last game, and then nasa scouting report na yun ni Coach Ege. Lahat ibibigay na sa'yo ni Coach Ege, yung coaching staff nila, Coach Melo. Pagdating dyan, ikaw na yan. Kailangan gawa mo na ng paraan.
Career high nga the previous game.
Career high, tapos bibigyan mo ng open look. Mahirap yun. Kasi may kumpiyansa pa yan nadala in their past game. Pero Andrea, tingnan mo, despite the way that JRU is playing, this is just a 10-point game. 10-point game lang yan. Very manageable, kayang habulin as long as they stick to what they're doing.
2-3 zone employed by San Sebastian. Here's a jumper by Gonzalez. Wala. And that will end our first quarter. JRU being up as much as 13. Here's that steal. And then tumuloy-tuloy, but JRU still hot from that previous game, losing to De La Salle CSB. Celis coming back here, knocking down that outside shot. How about Ray De La Rosa? 3 threes, 9 points. A 10-point lead para sa Heavy Bombers at the end of the second quarter. Coming up after the break.
The players to watch and the teams to beat. Get ready because your favorite hardcore heroes are here. This is your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Catch all the action live Tuesdays to Wednesdays and Fridays to Sundays, 12 noon on GTV. Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
This is it, yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hardcore drama. We'll bring you stories behind...
Take a look at the scoreboard here. 22-12. 10-point lead para dito sa JRU to start the game before we head on and start the second quarter. Thank you for joining us live on GTV, mga kapuso. Andre Felix, kasama si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, as we begin our second quarter. Earlier today, Wagi, Letran Knights getting win number 10 in 13 games, 78-74. Louis Sangalang with a massive double-double, scoring 12 points, grabbing 18 rebounds.
Big stat naman dito. 12 rebounds para sa JRU. Para naman sa San Sebastian, they have 7 boards, but 9 offensive rebounds. Siyam na offensive rebounds, 7 second chance points. So yun lang, susuma mo na agad yan. Pati yung 3 3-point shot ni Ray De La Rosa, if they challenge it, mas mababa sana yun naman.
Shot. Oh, look at that offensive board. Stolen away by JRU. Foul to stop the break. Yun ang hinahanap mo, Coach Hammer.
Ito si Una kasi may capability siya to crush the boards. Ito, papahinugin lang nila to si James Una. Maraming pahihirapan to. Lakas ng katawan, may tira sa labas.
And look at first quarter scoring there. Percentage-wise, JRU shooting lights out, as you said, 50% from downtown. Samantala, ito naman San Sebastian, struggling to hit their field goals. It's 3 of 8 from the field.
Ito yung 8 attempts for 1 quarter, ang baba.
Missed by Celis, rebounded by Ake.
So less than 1 shot attempt per minute.
On the floor, as you can see, para sa JRU, it's Rinal, Celis, De La Rosa, Gonzalez, and C. Finally,
catch face basket, pull up in front of the defender. So yan eh, walang sumoda. Meron may mga batang naka-ready dyan na mag-step up. Inaantay lang yung pagkakataon maglaro.
So Yambing has a 3, Suico has a 3. Amores comes back on the floor for Jason Celis. Will see also back on the hard court.
Kaya mo gano'ng kaliit tong lineup na to. Yung 4 nila yung Gonzales, 6'2". Tapos Arenal, 6'5". Pero yung Arenal, ang laki ng ibinili. So tingnan mo, ang liksi na nakakahabol na. Inabutan natin yan, season 95. Hirap na hirap tumakbo. It's a testament din with the belief of Coach Luis Gonzales. Lagi ko siya nakakausap. Yung mga players niya, ito yung mga kaya niyang makuha. Pero laban. Kasi naniniwala sila dun sa sistema. So alam mo na eh, na may kalalagyan kayo as long as you believe in what you're supposed to do.
Actually, to be honest, Coach Hammer, when I watched them play CSB last Wednesday, nabilib ako eh. Nabilib ako kasi 18 full game days yung kanilang pahinga. Tapos parang tuloy-tuloy, di sila napapagod, naubusan lang.
Disiplina lang yan. Disiplina lang.
They were really keeping in step with the league leaders, CSB Blazers, in that game. Gonzales.
Walang malas sa taong masipag. Pag masipag ka, kahit di ma-shoot yan eh, no? Yung mga ganyan. Sipag na lang yan. May mga player na gusto. Yung mga nananalo, yung gustong-gusto.
Joshua Guia with a putback. Let's go back to San Sebastian Stags with this update from Sofia Rodelas.
Maraming salamat, Andre and Coach Hammer. Alam nyo, San Sebastian understands JRU's heavy effort on their defense. This is why Coach Egay Macaraya wants the team to work double on the hard court. Ani ni Coach Egay sa huddle na mag-focus sila sa laro to help each other because you can feel the tense air on the team after Jesse Somota's ejection, but this shouldn't impact the momentum that they're trying to create. Ika nga ni Coach kanina sa huddle, na late lang tayo. If you have the chance to drive, go for that drive. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Sofia. Coach Egay Macaraya on your screens. You know, if there's one thing to describe Coach Egay, he will not give up a fight any game. Kahit sino pa kalaban nila.
Wala. I mean,
kahit dehado yan sa wala.
Alam mo, I played against Coach Egay with numerous teams against him, and I've known him for quite some time. Talagang competitive teams, and he enjoys guys who really give their all out every game. Kaya pagka ikaw, magkakaproblema ka kay Coach Egay pag medyo papetik-petik ka maglaro. Yung larong gwapo ka, larong aircon, di ka ubra dito kay Coach Egay. Grabe yung mga teams niyan from San Sebastian de Cavite, Baycats, yung CEU Scorpions, sa mga nakalaro ko na teams nila, even in the amateurs.
And I think masasabi natin, I don't know if you'll agree, I think you will, a team that is coached by Egay Macaraya, alam mong tough yan eh.
Dapat.
Alam mong ano yan.
Eh kasi nung naglalaro siya, shooter siya na tough. Tsaka pag naglalaro ka sa NCAA, pag medyo pogi-pogi ka, yung mga puro ka social media, ngangat-ngating ka ng mga kalaban mo dito. Yung CSB, akala okay yung mga datingan na gano'n. Pero pag naglaro, patay ka dun, buhos eh. Yung letran, pangiti-ngiti lang sila sanggalang, pero wala.
Mama eh, no?
Kung uwi ka talaga, hindi pwede malambot dito sa liga na to. Okay lang, hindi pwede larong pogi. Mamaan dito eh.
Now let's listen to JRU side courtesy of this report from Cyril Sanchez.
Lagi nating nakikita ang school spirit ng JRU na Husay Rizal. Pero daw para sa mga Heavy Bombers, ang tunay na Husay Rizal ay matatagpuan sa kanilang teamwork dahil maganda ang tiwala na na-establish nila sa isa't isa. At yun ang papatunayan nila ngayon na kaya nilang saluhin ang isa't isa. Kaya tinanong ko ang isa sa kanilang mga baguhan at isa sa promising rookies natin sa Season 98 na si William C. kung mayroon bang engranding welcome party para ma-establish ang ganitong koneksyon. Pero sabi sa akin ni Will, wala nga raw, pawang online trainings pa nga daw ang bungad sa kanya nang masama siya sa official lineup. Pero ngayon, bumabawi na nga raw sila sa pamamagitan ng mga boodle fight na sila mismo ang nagluluto para sa isa't isa. Ngayon makikita natin kung ang pait ng kanilang pagkatalo kontra Binild ang magdadala ng tamis ng panalo kontra San Sebastian. Panel?
Great report there, Cyril. Ginugutom mo lang kami.
Welcome party kay Coach Louie. Welcome party. 3 oras na ensayo first day. Maniwala ka sa akin. Alam mo, Dre, anong...
airball, by the way, unang free throw. Ni Ken Villapando.
But before the pandemic hit, so pumunta ako sa isang practice ni Coach Louie. So babay ako sa JRU. Alam mo, light lang. Ay, kung Kuya Eric de la Cuesta, light lang yan.
Light work.
4 na oras eh. Akala ko tapos na no, skill work, meron pang team concept. Ang masakit pa doon, ako yung pinambangga doon sa mga big.
Kay Arenal.
Oo. Kay Ryan, kay Marwin. Kaya kilala ko itong mga batang to na, alam mo yun, yun talaga eh. Kaya meron ako emotional investment sa kanila kasi nakita ko na trinabaho nila kung anong meron yun na silang natutuwa ngayon.
6:26 remaining sa ating second quarter. JRU still in the driver's seat. But a big three. Para dito kay Suico. Another three by Suico.
Counted pa. Merong tawag dito.
Second triple made by Ian Suico. He now has 7 points off the bench. Para kay Coach Egay Makara, there's that foul away from the basketball.
Yan sinasabi natin. May mga bata na ready. Ganyan ang college basketball. Kung di ka ready maglaro, may mga players. I mean, si Sumoda, na thrown out. Si Suico, di nga ito ginagamit. O yan, ready, 7 points. O ngayon, sa susunod na rotation, iisipin na ng coach, yung bata, ready. Mabibigyan ka ng pagkakataon. Kaya yung mga players natin, kahit nasan man kayo, always stay frosty. Dapat lagi kayo ready maglaro.
Double foul called on Ken Villapando and John Amores. May tingnan natin dito, that was, ayun, no? They were bodying for that rebound. So both Villapando and Amores.
Wala. Sasabihin nila parehas, wala. Parehas, nagkatamaan kayo eh.
Pero alam mo, Coach Hammer, I think yan talaga ang calling card or identity. Not just, you know, alam natin, Egay Macaraya, Louie Gonzalez, really tough coaches. But especially in the NCAA, even Coach Louie agrees. Sabi niya, pare, nakapag-coach ako sa ibang liga, pero dito talaga, pagdating sa NCAA, kaya nga na-train din pagdating sa pros, nila Calvin Abueva,
Scotty,
Ian Sanggalang, Scotty Thompson,
Gio
Halalon, ang dami, Kevin Alas.
Alvin Patrimonio eh.
Oh. Kung babalik pa tayo,
diba?
no?
Samboy Lim. Yung mga larong ganyan.
Pisikalan talaga eh. Let's take a look here.
Yung mga pabaon
Ayan, makikita natin. Villapando, ayun. Kasi Amores din. So double foul called on both Amores and Villapando.
Gusto mo ba itong mga review? Yung mga ganyan?
Well, I believe that it stops the game, but at the same time, kailangan kasi makita ng mga opisyalis, nire-review nila if it was just a common foul or a deliberate foul.
Gusto ko marinig yung sasabihin ni Papa Bear at saka ni Coach Jerry.
Which is?
Yung mga veterano. Yun tong dyan sa mga review. As a player, from their player's perspective. Kasi yung mga ganyan, tinawagan ng double foul, diretso na. To quote the great JRC Heavy Bomber, Coach Philip Cesar, hindi lang tayo isang beses magkikita maglaro, bata.
And look at Coach Egay Macaraya talking to one of our officials, having a long discussion here, asking for an explanation mula kay Crew Chief Toti Celeste. Ay tinawagan nga. Warning si Ken Villapando. The action resumes. What was once a 13-point lead para sa Heavy Bombers been cut down to just 3. 6:08 remaining in the first half. De La Rosa fires another long bomb. That time a miss.
Giyab, hawak. Nahawak.
And referee Jemar Talledo spotting a loose ball foul called on Joshua Giyab. Unang personal yan ni Giyab. San Sebastian calls for a timeout. JRU still up by 3. 5:58 to go in the second quarter.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Me Too.
At the half, mga kapuso, Jeremy Luis will be performing at Center Court. Abangan niyo po yan. Plus, halftime stats and analysis from Martin Antonio and our cheering squads from both San Sebastian and JRU will also perform at the half. All that and more coming your way. But we are 5 minutes and 58 seconds away from halftime. It's been a close one and a physical one, especially here in the second quarter, Coach Hammer. In the first quarter, JRU was just really getting their shots in. They were knocking down their shots. They outscored San Sebastian 22-12 in that first quarter. But here in the second, San Sebastian managing to turn things around, outscoring JRU 9-2.
Saka yung laro pa dito ng San Sebastian, pa-medya-medya, hindi sila makaarangkada dito. Pero tingnan mo yung score natin, dikit na agad. So that's a 10-2. Make that 11-2 quarter to start off dito sa ating second quarter. Talking about San Sebastian.
Pagkita ng San Sebastian, they started off really struggling from the field. They're now 6 out of 14, good for 43%. De La Rosa. The kick out to the corner. Lalabas muna with 6 to shoot. Shot clock winding down here. Where is this play going? Pare gets the steal and a foul given up by Mark Hoson.
Medyo naging tentative yung opensa ng JRU on that sequence. Kasi ito pick and pop na slide roll para dito kay Marvin Jonicio. As a defender, yun yung gusto mo eh. Pag ginamit yung ball screen, nakayuko yung ball handler. So you send him to the screen, paparating na yung naka-slide show mo lang doon. Blue ang tawag ng mga coaches. Blinu lang nila on the sideline. So wala nang pass back.
Paingare knocks down the first free throw. And now San Sebastian ties things up at 24 all. Our first deadlock.
That's po agad.
And the basket count?
Oo, basket yun kasi nabitawan na eh. Tsaka pumito or nauna yung pito. Kasi sakto simultaneous eh. Oo, kitang-kita eh.
Jonicio.
Tinamaan yung ulo. Nag-recoil ah.
Suiko.
Ano na talaga ngayon, no? Dati sa amin, pagka binox out ka ng ganyan, titignan ka ni Coach Freddy Abuda nun eh. Oh, ba't gumagalaw yung ulo mo? Sa dibdib ka naman tinamaan.
Scores 25-24. Our officials again at the official
Ang
table.
bawi doon, banggain mo na lang eh.
Toti Celeste and Carlo Vergara.
Wala naman sa concert eh, pero pinipituhan eh.
So eto eh, babalik ko sa iyo yung tinanong mo sa akin kanina. Pabor ka ba sa ganito, sa review? Especially when it comes to
ako
plays
as a player, kasi gusto ko yung contact eh. Gusto ko yung banggaan, kahit si Big Bo eh. Nung naglalaro kami, Bo was physical, Gabby was physical, but kasi lahat ibibenta na yung tawag eh.
Pero kasi,
gamesmanship nga eh.
Ang ano naman dyan, ang paliwanag, sometimes, initial call is just a regular foul, but when you review, you see excessive contact, they have to reverse it and make it a deliberate foul.
But this is the beauty of sports. There is always human error. Especially for us, we're in the media, the human error affects the game. That's why there are narratives na nangyayari. Marami tayong napapag-usapan. O paano kung yung box out nun ng San Beda, binox out nila si Benny Cheng? Eh di hindi kami nag-champion.
So kailan applicable in your, from your
sa akin
perspective, ang review?
Ang review, unsportsmanlike fouls, pag mga obvious, yan. Review yan. Pero ako,
shot clock.
Shot clock. Hindi, shot clock naman kasi on point ng mga referees natin.
Or kunyari, yung stepping out of bounds.
Yes, yan. Yung mga, lalo na inside the 2 minutes. Inside the 2 minutes. Yan, applicable yan. Pero every time na may contact, i-review.
Unsportsmanlike foul, number 12,
punta na tayo sa gym, mag-chest na lang tayo.
So after that review, Coach Hammer, Marvin Jonicio is called for that unsportsmanlike foul.
Ang tanong ko kasi, Dre, para kasi ako as a big man's coach, when I coach blocking out on the box out, especially now, mas malalaki kalaban natin, is you check on the chest. You do a cross-check, parang hockey. Kasi pag nakatalikod ka, ang gagaling na mag-swim ng mga players. So, ganun yung nangyari kay Junicio. Pag tama niya, medyo mababa si number 25, tinamaan sa leeg. Ibababol niya yung ulo niya. So, yun lang sa akin. Kasi as a coach, so, if you're boxing out a guy who is a little bit smaller and he sits or stays low, so ang tatama mo talaga sa leeg.
Are gets that technical free throw. Ito si Spico naman dahil personal foul. So 2 free throws made. And just like that, San Sebastian is now up by 3. Plus possession para sa Stags. So this is a big swing para kay Coach Egay Macaraya and San Sebastian.
You gotta give a big thumbs up kay Sweepo. Being ready to play despite playing very minimal minutes the whole season 98. Yan ang mga pagkakataon na inaantay ng bawat nalalaro.
Altamirano's long three won't go, but a 14-2 run para sa San Sebastian here in the second quarter. That look on Coach Louie Gonzalez's face says it all here, says the story of the second period. And assistant coach Glenn Capasio there as well.
Yan ang maganda mga kakwentuhan. Tatay Glenn, Coach Jerry, pag magkakasama.
A moving screen.
Ayan, klaro.
It's De La Rosa to the sidelines. It's getting really physical here in the second quarter. And our officials making sure that things will not get out of hand. Jesse Sumoda, in case you just tuned in, Sumoda got ejected earlier in the first quarter. JRU only one field goal made in the last 5 minutes and 38 seconds and counting. They need a basket. They need it quick. They're down 3 after being up as much as 13. Amores, a long bomb. Offensive board by Guiab. Stolen away by Altamirano. 3-on-1 break. Nice bounce pass by Altamirano.
So pag maganda laro ni Are, may tulog.
So now,
JRU.
This 5-point lead by the Stags, their biggest. And they have taken command after being down by double digits in the first quarter. But Junicio gets fouled. He will head to the line for 2.
So this was the steal ni Ichi Altamirano, triggering the fast break. 3-on-1 with a little look away pass. Bounce pass to Paeng. Are. Ganda ng backpedal.
So Coach Hammer, kanina JRU had a great start, strong start. Also their defense, and they were running, they were hitting their outside shots. For the benefit of our viewers here, San Sebastian, mas pabor sa kanila when you slow things down, correct?
Pagka-slow rock. Hindi naman pagka-slow rock, pero pag nakaka-execute sila ng mas malinis. Kasi medyo lumaylay din yung effort dito on the defensive side ng JRU. Baka napagod din, makaka-crush ng offensive rebounds. Kasi pag pamedya yan, pagka makaka-execute sila ng komportable, mahirap talunin ng San Sebastian kasi madidikit. Pero pag nakipag-rat-ratan sila dito sa JRU, maubos sila kasi 15 yung ginagamit ng JRU na player.
Swigo drives. Missed by Swigo. Bagsak sa Altamirano. And another player, De La Rosa. Here come the Heavy Bombers setting up their offense. Tinatawag ni Amores yung play. Strong. Nasa taas si Gia.
Big side flex action to. Screen the screener.
And look at Swigo.
Yun na naman.
Tatawagan ng foul.
Yun lang. Hirap dumipensa ngayon, Dre. Ang hirap dumipensa. Tingnan mo to, one-on-one. So, contact May contact talaga. Ball pressure ka. Pag naka-angkla ka ng konti, iipitin yung kamay mo. Ikaw pa yung matatawagan ng foul. Kaya laging Kaya ako, pagka naglalaro ko, tinatanong ko, paano ako didepensa? Bawal banggain. Bawal kang humanchik. Kaya hindi na ako naglaro. Kasi tatawagan lang din ako ng foul
Giab, 6, the first free throw. Joshua Giab, who is apparently their leading scorer para sa JRU.
And one of their, if not their leading rebounder. Itong si Joshua Giab.
Siya, 7 rebounds a game.
Coming out of nowhere, itong si Joshua Giab. Because last season, he spent a lot of time in the Pine.
Right by William Mando. Gets the basket plus the foul. And he will head to the line for a bonus.
Pagkukwentuhan namin to ni Coach Rodney Santos, si Kenneth Villapando. Kasi ito yung mga tipo ng baste wingman na kinalakihan ko na I think this was you could speak well with this kasi ikaw you covered the NCAA for long mga athletic na
mahabang wing.
Kasi Coach Rodney, ganun din siya but he was a guard. This is small forward. Sabi niya parang Brixter Encarnacion, mahaba, na athletic, kaya mag 4, transition. Mas malaki lang si Kuya Briggs.
I still believe, you know, the potential ni Ken Villalpando, hindi pa na ma-maximize ng todo.
Oo, dapat ma-maximize na niya ngayon kasi wala nang pupuntahan yung offensive press. Sana lang talaga yan.
Oh, but an air ball from 3-point range para dito kay Villarin. Moves the ball back to San Sebastian. 3 minutes and 32 remaining. As mentioned earlier, JRU just one field goal made here in the second quarter. Another foul, a lot of fouls being given up by both teams, slowing this game down, which I believe is in favor of San Sebastian.
Oh, dahil magaling mag-execute ang San Sebastian ng sets nila. If you slow it down and you watch film, Dre, ang galing mag-screen itong team na to and clear pecking order. So they would go to kalahat. Pag wala, Villapando may breakdown, meron silang shooters at meron silang mga guards na kayang mag-create ng tira for themselves and their teammates.
Return out down there by Kalahat. Extends San Sebastian's lead now to their biggest margin, 33-26. San Sebastian shooting 8-11 on the line. Amores down low to Giap, good defense. Giap will not give up. Possession will stay with JRU. 7 to shoot.
7 seconds. 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Baseline. Villarin inbounds. Ball Giap. Out to Amores. An air ball from downtown. Altamirano. Kalahat the spin, Kalahat inside, did not convert. Oh! Almost a basket, a foul, and Are will head to the line for two. Good, strong, aggressive drive by Are. Ito si Kalahat will miss. Tapos yung tapik, mapupunta kay Are. Season opening, drive strong, challenges the defense of Giab, and he will head to the line for 2 free throws when we return. Stay tuned, dito lamang sa GTV.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Here's the good, yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Pusong kampiyon, tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the...
Jeremy Luis will be performing at the half. Mga kapuso, waving to our cameras here. Catch Jeremy's...
Ganyan yung buhok ko dati. Ganyan kakapal. Kaso di ako makashoot eh. Nalagas. Nahubos. Tawa-tawa ka dyan, JR. Totoo naman eh. Pinakita nung Sunday ko rin, Drake. Tawa ka.
Pakita nga natin. Ipagtabi nga natin si Jeremy, pati ikaw.
Laba ng buhok ko dati.
Tingnan nga natin. Samahan mo si Jeremy sa performance.
Maka-cancel tayo niyan. Bigyan ko na lang siya ng screen. Yan, pwede.
Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half.
Tama ha? Dumikit yung depensa ng San Sebastian. Hindi na nakashoot sa labas. Tapos, blumack out na sila. Itong quarter na to, Drake, 22 points. Ang JRU, 4 na puntos pa lang. Plus 18. Gawin mo ng plus 19 in the quarter. Ang San Sebastian. And this is their biggest lead of the ball game.
9-point lead now for the Stags after being down as much as 13 points way back in the first quarter. Amores, finally a basket for John Amores here in the second quarter. And I believe this is their second field goal in the second quarter. Para sa JRU, almost steal. Outside, up fake there by Kalahat. Kick out to Are. Big three. A miss and offensive board by Una. Puts it up. Another chance.
Yun yung baste na alam natin.
Ganyan.
Alam mo na yung tawag namin doon?
Oh.
Nung yung uncle ko kasi, 90s nanonood yan, Eugene Kilban. Tapos Bong Alvarez. Sa Rizal Memorial pa nilalaro yun. Tawag nila kay Bong Alvarez pag umiere, larong Quiapo. Kasi batang Quiapo eh. So pagka tumatalbog yung bola, talunan daw ng talunan yung mga rebounder ng baste. Coach Francis Rodriguez pa nun eh. Noong panahon na yun. Na pagka talaga tumalbog, kita mo raw yung mga braso, wala na, kung ano yung landing. Pero kung kunin nila yung bola, hindi reflex eh. Ngayon, nakakatuwa. Kasi parang ganun ulit yung laro ng San Sebastian. And that was... kwento lang sa akin yun ng uncle ko kasi he was really the big basketball fan in our family. So yun yung mga education.
Anong year yan?
Alvarez, 89-90 or 90-91.
Early, tama.
Early 90s.
Kasi
Bong Alba eh.
Si Mr.
Oo. Nung may rebound, galing sa labas eh. I think bago siya nag-pros nun. Nakadalawang champion siya sa San Sebastian.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. San Sebastian still ahead by 9. Amores. A 3 for 3 mula kay Giab. That's not really his range, but possession staying with the Heavy Bombers. 3 seconds on their shot clock.
Sa dami ng offensive rebounds ng JRU, hindi nila nako-convert to second chance points. Ito interesting stat dito, Andrea. JRU is number 3 when it comes to second chance points at 13.9. Number 2 naman, ang San Sebastian. So we'll see kung paano ito magiging, paano makaka-apekto sa kanilang kampanya ngayong laro na to.
Jesse Somoda was thrown out earlier. At that point in time, JRU was leading San Sebastian. But since then, Coach Hammer, since Somoda got thrown out, San Sebastian has outscored JRU 31-14. Do you agree with our Sultan of Stats, Bong Ducanas, that could have been a wake-up call for the Stags when Somoda was thrown out?
Ito, sabi pa nga ni Popsi kanina, +3 nung pumasok si Somoda. Mas matagal pa nga nag-warm up kesa sa laro niya na 1 minute and 26. Ang kagandahan doon, si Swico is ready to play. Yun yung gusto mong nakikita. When younger guys are given opportunity, I can't stress din naman, na pagka ready maglaro, talaga magpo-provide at magpo-provide ng stretch dun sa kanilang roster.
Pass ahead to Giab. Good up break. Joshua Giab, he got his initial man up in the air. Cutting this San Sebastian in. Look at the Heavy Bombers really blitzing everybody. And they're off to the races to the other end. See, this is a big three. Yes! Para sa tres! Para kay John Amores. And now a huge swing and momentum on JRU's side. Sasagutin ni Una. Wala. But how about that for JRU? Getting the steal ahead to Giab. Ito yung getting Altamirano up in the air.
Runouts lang.
And then takbo kagad sila. Nakuha yung steal. Tumakbo. And then finds an open Amores for that long bomb. Cutting this San Sebastian lead to just 4.
So ang bilis, no? Quick 5 points off the timeout. Primary break, secondary break, nagkaka-scramble pa, ball swing. Amores, di na tayo nagugulat dyan. Consistent throughout the season. Ito yung John Amores ng Light Bombers na nag-mythical 5. Ganyan yung laro niya. 3-4 na tumitira sa labas, hindi mahiyain, di rin mahiyain magpapaon. So, ganun talaga siya maglaro eh. So, hindi na tayo nagugulat na may pedigree kasi siya na mag-provide ng mga ganyang outside shot at kumpiyansa.
That 3 earlier by Amores was the first 3-pointer made here in the second quarter para sa JRU. They converted on 4 triples. 3 mula kay De La Rosa, 1 mula kay Celis in the first quarter. Una steals the ball.
Ganda ng laro ni James.
Ahead to Villapando. And Villapando.
Ganda ng laro ng Una.
Just scrambling, just really also defending inside and out.
On that slap, great defense there by Amores.
30 37.6 to go here in the second quarter. Altamirano out now. Are has it. Finds Itchy. Thought about the three. Goes baseline. The reverse is good. For Itchy Altamirano.
Good baseline drive. Libre na yung outside shot. Opting to attack baseline. Kunin sa kabila. Ginamitan ng Pectus.
The lead back up to 7 para dito sa San Sebastian.
Good backdoor.
Oh, good backdoor play. Oh!
Would have been easier kung binagsak niya kay Arenal. Ito ang ganda ng read, backdoor. This is a one more play. One more play, one more pass could have been a higher percentage shot. Dahil na yung 2-on-1, ito tingnan mo So nagkaroon ng backdoor. Ang 2-on-1 na is with the big guy and Arenal. Ayun, all alone sa ilalim.
Ganda sana kung tinraft mo.
Easier play. Kasi yun ang gusto mo sa basketball. Makahanap ka ng mismatch ng 1-on-1 or you have numbers. It's a numbers game. You find a 2-on-1, a 3-on-2, and then you make the defense think, and then you react on that. Eleven turnovers for both squads, and 8 of those steals galing sa JRU. They forced those turnovers. They are the #1 team when it comes to forcing turnovers with a shade under 21 forced turnovers per game. Ganun karami ang tinatapon na bola ng kalaban ng JRU. Kaya hindi tayo nagugulat na yung blitz, ganun sila. Pagising nila, biniblitz na nila yung kalaban nila. Ganun sila Ganun talaga yung DNA ng team na to. So you shouldn't be surprised when they run 94 feet and trap on the other corner.
And you know what? Sabi ko nga sa'yo, in that match Wednesday against CSB, they were really keeping in step with the pace, the defense. They were not backing down whatsoever against the league leaders. And today, they're also not backing down. We're seeing Ray De La Rosa and Itchy Altamirano battling for space. They're also not battling and backing down against this very physical San Sebastian team. Inside to Giab, swatted away.
Second shot block ni Villapano.
De La Rosa's three, short. Jerry Salas, 3 to shoot. Ares not on the floor. Oh, and to end the first half, everybody piling up. It's getting physical out here to end the first half. 7 bodies on the floor there to end the second quarter.
Sama yan. Gusto manalo That dive talaga. Alam nga naman papabayaan mo yung kakampi mo lang tumive.
Tingnan natin ano bang nangyari doon, Coach Hammer. De La Rosa's 3. It was straight but it was short. Hitting the net and then
scramble dito, tapik ni
Are.
Dive.
Babagsak si Are.
Amores, Arenal.
Dive.
Yan, ganyan
bumagsak
maglaro.
Si Giab.
Dive lang talaga sa bola. Looking for the possession naman, walang extra Yung mga pagbunot-bunot sa pile-up, di naman mag-away ang mga yan Gusto manalo lahat niyan.
William C. was also on the floor.
Competitive pagkatapos ng laro, yan din na magkakasama magmimerienda Ganyan ang basketball. Gusto lang manalo ng dalawang teams. Hindi yan mag-aaway.
Si Ari, nakalimutan na yung pangalan niya Siya yung nasa ilalim ng pile na
Okay lang yun. Ganun talaga. Gusto nyo manalo, yan ang kailangan para tapatan yung intensity ng kalaban. Pag tumive sila, kailangan mas din nyo para makuha nyo yung possession.
Let's take a look at some highlights. Amores, the drive, the basket, and the foul on that play. And then ahead to Giab with this up fake, getting Altamirano up in the air. And then here's that big 3. Wico knocking down that 3-point shot. Dapat kinlose out ng mas maaga ni Giab. And at the end of the first 2 quarters, San Sebastian ahead by 6, 40-34. Halftime break analysis and performances coming your way. Tumutok lamang dito sa GTV.
Merong kasabihan na to be the man, you have to beat the man.
Mas tumitira na sila sa labas. Speaking of tira sa labas, friend you, Mr. Fantastic.
At kung inakala natin na humina na ng husto ang Letran Knights sa pagkawala ng kanilang rookie MVP na si Renz Abando, kailangan lang natin tumingin sa team standings. 6 na magkakasunod na panalo na ang naitala ng defending back-to-back champion Letran Knights. At sa gitna ng kanilang winning streak, ay ang kanilang team captain at graduating point guard na si Fran Yu. Kontra sa Arellano, gumawa ng 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists at 2 steals si Mr. Fantastic.
Fran Yu for 3, nothing but net on that shot. So comes up with a steal. Letran with a chance to take the lead. Can they do it right here? Yes, they will. Finally, the defense of Letran paving off.
At sa kanilang huling laban kontra San Sebastian, game high 19 points naman ang binuhos ng pambato ng Tambunting Manila.
Here's Fran Yu from the free throw line. Nakakabalik lang sa laro, Fran Yu.
Outside shooting ng San Sebastian.
Fran Yu! That's a big triple for Fran.
Misyon ng two-time champ at Season 95 Finals MVP na makumpleto ang three-peat para sa Letran. At ngayon na naging unang koponan ng Knights na nakakuha ng 9 na panalo sa torneo, ito ay nagsisilbing paalala sa lahat na sila pa rin ang mga hari ng liga. Nakaupo pa rin sa trono si Fran Yu at siya ang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week.
Makikulitan tayo sa ating mga players and let's see kung gaano kataas ang energy nila.
Welcome to De La Salle College Benilde's pep rally to honor and encourage our student athletes, the Benilde Blazers. So far, so good team. 8 wins and 2 losses. Let's keep it up.
Benilde, are you ready?
So far, so good. At na ang bumabanderang teams ng De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Football. Men and women's swimming team. Pep squad. Men and women's taekwondo. Athletics team. Men and women's badminton. Men's volleyball. Men's basketball team. At ang NCAA Season 97 Champions, Women's Volleyball Team.
Gusto ko lang po i-share sa inyo yung kung gaano ka-special po sa amin itong year na to at saka itong team na to. Kung hindi nyo po alam yung Benilde basketball team, may 20 years na po ata hindi nagpa-Final Four. At naniniwala po kami na this is the year po. At thank you po sa support at sana makita pa po namin kayo sa mga games namin.
Malayo may mararating din. Malakas ang kompetensya pero sa tamang mentality, plan and execution, posible.
It's very overwhelming to see everybody here today gathered. As we go on Season 98, ang masasabi ko lang, let us carry our banner proudly and let us represent our school to the best that we can.
You're watching NCAA Season 98.
And this has been Benil Blazers Pep Rally 2022. I'm your courtside reporter Chantal Lade, along with the Benil Blazers men's basketball team. Game on!
Patindi ng patindi at lalong umiinit ang mga bakbakan sa hardcourt sapagkat malapit na tayo dumating sa Final Four ng NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Ngunit kung may isang laro nung nakaraang linggo na talagang tumatak sa ating mga puso at isipan, yan ay ang naging laban ng Perpetual Altas at San Beda Red Lions noong Sabado, October 22. Importante ang larong ito sapagkat wala pa sa top 4 ng team standings ang dalawang kupunan. Dikit ang laban sa first 3 quarters at sa huling minuto, nagkasubukan ng tapang. Tabla sa 66 all ang score with 51.2 seconds remaining at nasa free throw line si Mark Denver Omega. Minintis niya ang dalawang free throw.
He misses both.
Tumira naman ng mga mid-range jumpers sina Gabriel Cometa at Jel Razon. Ngunit pareho silang sumablay.
Big time jumper miss. And
with 3.3 seconds left, nagkaroon ng tsansa ang San Beda na makuha ang panalo.
They go to Alfaro for the win.
Pero hindi na shoot ni Peter Alfaro ang game-winning 3.
Head to extra time. Woo!
Pumasok sa overtime ang laban at ito ang 4th overtime game ng torneo.
Oh, the putback. The putback is good para kay John Abbas to Bayo. Bayo's back, being crowded by 3 defenders.
Tumablan na naman ang score with less than a minute to go.
Puma puts it up. Napunta kay Abbas. The putback, he gets fouled.
31.7 seconds na lang ang nalalabi nang umapak sa linya si John Abbas. Naipasok niya ang mga free throws para lumamang ang Perpetual 72-70. Sa sumunod na possession, tinawagan ng traveling si Justin Sanchez. At finaul na naman ng Red Lions si Abbas. 2 out of 2 ulit si Abbas at umakyat sa 4 ang lamang ng Altas 74-70. Hindi nagminti sa free throw line si Abbas in this game, going 9 for 9. Natapos ang laro sa score na 75-72. Tinalo ng Perpetual ang San Beda para umangat ang kanilang kartada sa 5-6. Ang Red Lions naman ay bumagsak sa 6-4. Career high 21 points ang ginawa ni John Abbas, samantalang si Mark Denver Omega naman ay nakakuha ng career high 22 rebounds. Makasaysayan at makapigil hininga. Itong tagumpay ng Perpetual laban sa San Beda ang ating NCAA Season 98 Game of the Week. Time now for the top 10 plays in week number 6 of the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Starting us off at number 10. It's EAC showing some impressive teamwork as Mac Baloa finds JP Maguliano for an under-goal stab.
Oh, what a find!
At number 9, it looks easy, but in reality, it's a tough move to master. Mr. Kurt Rayson, you got skills.
halftime score, 40-34 in favor of the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Currently, 3 wins, 6 losses. Right now, number 8 in the team standings. Ang JRU naman, after dropping their last game to De La Salle College of St. Benilde, they're at 5-3 at the number 5 spot. If we take a look at the numbers here, makikita nga natin dito, Coach Hammer, malayo. Dahil in the first quarter, JRU outscoring San Sebastian 22-12. Samantala, in the second quarter, San Sebastian was able to turn the tide and outscore the Heavy Bombers 28-12.
30 fouls, 39 free throws combined for both squads. Ang ganda ng binigay na stats sa atin kanina ni Popsi Pong. First quarter, 1.5 fouls per minute. So, alam niyo na gano'ng ka-physical yung mga tawagan. And for the credit of San Sebastian, they were able to control the second quarter. They were able to control the offense of JRU. Kasi nung una nakakashoot yung JRU, pero natapos yung half natin shooting under 29% rather, ang Jose Rizal University. And they earned a lot of free throws because the number 1 foul-prone team in the NCAA is the Heavy Bombers.
And JRU is number 2 in fast break points, 15.6 per game. Sumunod lang sila sa LPU Pirates, itong ating JRU Pep squad. But in this game, talagang nalilimit yung kanilang fast break points. Wala nga sa double digits eh. Just 9 fast break points for JRU this game.
Magandang sign dito naman para sa JRU is their offensive rebounding. Out of their 23 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken, 17 ang kanilang offensive rebound. So they get a lot of chances to get second chance points.
As we take a look at some highlights, here's that fast break 3-on-1 at Tamirano. Going to the right side to Are para naman sa JRU. It's been Ray De La Rosa, especially in that first quarter, knocking down 3 triples. But wasn't able to convert in the second quarter. Good up fake there by Giap, getting Altamirano up in the air. John Amores also started to chip in off the bench with 7 points. We will see our leading scorers at the half. Only 1 player in double figures from either squad. It's Ian Suico came off the bench with 10.
You gotta give credit where credit is due. Ian Suico stepping up big time. Despite Jesse Sumoda na wala sa game due to an unsportsmanlike foul, he stepped up 10 points.
As you can see, the leading scorers for both squads. JRU Pep squad now getting ready to leave the center court. As both teams getting ready to go back to the hard court and set to resume action. Maraming pong salamat sa lahat ng nakatutok muli. Live on GTV, also worldwide sa GMA Pinoy TV, GMA News TV International, and on GMAnetwork.com. We are also streaming on the NCAA Philippines page on YouTube as well as Facebook. We also have a Twitter account. Please follow NCAA Philippines. Andre Felix alongside Martin Antonio, aka Coach Hammer. Direct Abet Amos is in control in the van along with our game producer, R.R. Romano. In the first game today, Letran taking down their neighboring school, LPU 78-74, getting win number 10 in 13 games played. Samantala, LPU dropping to 8-5. That's 69-64 is the final score.
Yes. So ganda na nilaro ng Letran. Talagang nakabuelo na sila. Hirap talunin.
Maraming salamat, Coach Hammer.
Back-to-back champions kasi. Hirap pagka, alam mo yung championship pedigree, tas kumpiyansa.
Alam mo, yan yung big game. Sorry to cut you. That rematch of CSB and Letran dahil Letran was one of 2 teams that beat CSB in the first round. So I'm sure De La Salle College of St. Benilde, Coach Charles Stew and company want to avenge that loss and want to gauge where they are as well. They're the league leaders, but if you can take down the 2-time defending champions going for a 3-peat malaking kumpiyansa yan para kina Will Gozo, kina Mix Oxon, kina Miggy Corteza, kina Robbie Naive. They will see where they are as Ryan De La Rosa knocks down another triple, and that will be De La Rosa's fourth triple made today.
So that shot was much needed para dito sa JRU. Kasi wala na sila pinupuntahan sa opensa nila kanina. Nakakatira sila sa ilalim. Hindi nila maki-convert. Kailangan nila ng outside sniping ni Rai ngayon.
5-point game. Another three. That one is so long. Balik naman tayo sa panic ng JRU. Pakinggan natin kung ano ba ang sinabi ni Coach Louie Gonzalez sa Heavy Bombers at the half sa dugout with this report from Cyril Sanchez.
Andre and Coach Hammer, kasabay ng pagbuhos ng ulan dito sa San Juan ay ang pagbuhos din ng paalala ni Coach Louie sa Heavy Bombers na wag dapat nilang sayangin ang mga puntos na ginawa nila nung first half. Lalong-lalo na kung ayaw nilang masayang ito at wag silang magsarili at wag silang magkanya-kanya. Naging vocal din sina Joshua Giab na kung gusto nilang makabalik sa kanilang win momentum, dapat simulan na nila. Ngayon, nakita rin natin kung gaano kahalaga ang pagbubuslo. Yan nga ay sa salitang mga tayabas na natutunan ko galing kay Joshua Giab. Pagbubuslo pala ang tawag sa free throw sa Quezon Province. In-emphasize ni Joshua ang napaka-importanting aspeto na ito, lalong-lalo na ngayong third quarter along with good defense as we see increased physicality in the game. Panel?
Maraming salamat, Cyril, for that report. You know, Coach Louie, he knows as well what it takes to win at the collegiate level. He was successful in other leagues, but you know, he admits
He won here with Coach Aldin Ayo.
Yes.
With Coach
Yes, that's right. Correct.
with Coach Binky Fabis when he started coaching on that back-to-back.
Kaya
ng
sabi niya,
Letran.
iba pa rin talaga ang physicality and also...
Pag nag-champion ka dito na walang pasa, parang hindi ka nag-champion eh.
If there's a coach who knows how tough it is to battle it out dito sa NCAA, that's Coach Louie Gonzalez. At talagang mapapalaban ang Heavy Bombers, especially against a really good defensive and physical team in San Sebastian that has been the identity, not just of this team, but this team even in the past years. Really physical.
Parang pagka nasa NCAA ka, tapos hindi ka physical, hindi madiin, medyo mag-aalangan ka eh.
Balikan naman natin ang panic ni Sofia Rodelas with this update on the San Sebastian Stags. Sofia.
Andre and Coach Hammer, nagkakaroon daw ng opportunity to have a momentum kapag nagko-communicate sila to each other. Kaya naman kanina sa dugout, si Coach Egay Macaraya, he sat down with all of the players and asked, saan tayo nagkakaproblema? Iyon ang aayusin natin. And after some of the players share their sentiments, ito ang mga inunang ayusin ni Coach Egay. Ang pinakakailangan lang daw nilang gawin to secure this momentum is to slow down and materialize their skill. Forget about the first half. This time is crucial. Alam daw niyang physical itong larong ito, pero wag daw ito. Hindi ito panahon para umarte. So let's see, Andre and Coach Hammer, if that set-down session finally resolves the communication of the team. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Sofia, for that great update. Of course, Coach Egay Macaraya not content, even if they have the lead.
Walang nanalo ng one half. Wala pa.
They know they cannot.
Unless magkaroon ng gulo. Yun lang eh. Nakaka-cancel yung laro.
Oh, Amores apologizes.
Pasa.
Knocks down
Pasa kasi yun eh. Pasa na shoot lang. Tama nga naman. Huwag ka magsisettle ng one half. Walang nag-champion na one half lang yung pinanalo.
Just a single point separating these two teams. What a game to end week number 7. Big step back three. Yes! Para sa tres. Para kay Yambing. Rinwil Yambing knocking down his third triple in this game.
Ganda ng bitaw, no? At the apex, pagka naka-elevate. Gaan ng katawan.
Check that. Second three made mula kay Yambing.
Kaya naman, offensive rebounding. Tinatanong kasi dito ng San Sebastian, bumabalik na naman sila sa old habits eh. Nakikipagtalunan sila sa JRU.
Oh, but still, see, up and in. This press defense of JRU really giving headaches dito sa San Sebastian. And look at them, really sticking to their man. Another steal by C. Nice bounce pass inside. De La Rosa. Gia, offensive board. And they will wisely bring it out.
Hindi binabox out. Kailangan pag may tumira sa loob, susuyudin mo na palabas.
Gia, posting up.
Yan. Pagka multiple attempts.
Amores to spin. Traveling. Coach Louis Gonzalez calls for time. But they're just down 2 here. 5:45 to go in the third. Kami po yung magbabalik.
Pusong kampiyon. Tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the latest news and catching every nerve-wracking moment of the NCAA games. Pumunta na sa official NCAA website, gmanetwork.com/NCAA at i-download ang official NCAA app para sa latest updates, full game videos at team rosters and box scores. Walang iwanan online sa Season 98 ng NCAA. Achieve greatness every day. The players to watch and the teams to beat. Get ready because your favorite hardcore heroes are here. This is your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Catch all the action live Tuesdays to Wednesdays and Fridays to Sundays, 12 noon on GTV.
JRU starting out strong, as we can see. Mr. Paul Supan, a longtime member of the management committee from Jose Rizal University and the JRU Pep Squad. Always cheering for the Heavy Bombers in every game in the NCAA. Let's see if JRU execute this offense planned by Coach Louis after that timeout. De La Rosa with a corner 3. Rebounded by Yambing. Are bumping with C.
Good no call by our officials. Incidental contact on the move.
We see Father Vic Calvo from Colegio de San Juan de Letran, also a long-time member of the management committee. And there's blood coming out of William C's nose, as we can see. Nagbanggaan sila head-to-head. Also another member of the management committee, Mr. Frank Gusi, who used to be a member representing San Sebastian. Now he is representing University of Perpetual Help System Delta. C is still winded, as you can see.
Incidental contact. Kailangan na tinamaan sa ilong eh. On this contact, pag sundot, tumama eh. On the move. Kasi yung sundot, sa lubong eh. Wala, on the move eh. On the move eh.
That left elbow.
Oo, wala. Wala talaga.
Hitting William C.
Wala. Inadvertent contact. Hindi naman niya in-extend eh. Kasi it was on the move na wala yung bola. Ano yun? Hihinto siya sa momentum niya. Wala. Hindi naman niya in-extend eh. Nakita mo naman, Dre, di ba? Kasi it's a left to right crossover. Ganun talaga yung motion mo pagka crossover ka eh. Interesting ah. Ni-review dito. Kasi crossover eh. Paano yun? Hihinto ka pagka crossover mo. Para stop dance. Yeah, good call by the referees. Wala, inadvertent contact eh. Kasama sa basketball yan, tatamaan ka. Kasi ganun sila maglaro eh. Sasakripisyo nila yung katawan nila. On the crossover, sundo, tatama.
And now, William C. getting...
Mabalik yan.
Getting
Iba
ice.
yan eh.
Shot clock in 17 seconds.
So hopefully makakuha tayo ng update dito galing kay Sai.
And one of the reserves, ito si Jason Tan, has checked in. Pinasok ni Coach Louis Gonzalez. Jason Tan has played only 2 games here in Season 98. A total of 8 minutes played. Altamiranos 3. Long rebound goes to Are. And a pass intended for his big man kay Kusari na punta sa JRU. Here's Amores using the screen set by Guillab. Arenal. The handoff to Amores. Shot clock down to 6. Amores fires. The tap. Ball still with JRU. Panibagong 14 seconds on their shot clock.
Daming offensive rebounds ng JRU dito.
Tan. Off to Gia. Clears the runway. Kick out. Amores all day to shoot that corner three. Another offensive rebound for JRU. Amores, another three-point attempt. A miss. Back-to-back misses.
Tatlong shot attempt yun.
Altamirano attacks. Altamirano puts it up. And Tan with a rebound. Another man down here.
Sa pulsa leeg.
Si Are.
Pero box out lang naman eh. Tamaan talaga maliit. Wala extension but jockeying for position.
Jason Tan ang tinawagan ng personal foul. Also inadvertently shooting itong si Paeng Are. Here's that drive by Altamirano. And then down on our screens, makikita mo, pagtalon ni Tan, ayun.
Hawakan din siya eh. Hawakan eh. Talagang yung nakakapit, kakapitan mo yung kamay, tapos agagano mo yung ulo mo.
14 seconds.
Hamaan mo na lang. Tatawagan ka rin ng foul.
Father Glenn Ortega.
Former.
San Sebastian,
yes. Ng Baste.
Yes, San Sebastian College Chocoletos. Matagal na rin nating kakilala yan si Father Glenn. Also in attendance is Friday. Amar Kusari not giving up on that play. Putting that one up and in.
Bakbakan. Yun yung laro eh. Great rebound there by Kusari. Kailangan nila dito bumax out on the defensive side of the basketball. Talking about San Sebastian. Dahil they're giving up multiple shot attempts sa Rizal University.
Oh, nice cut by John Amores. Gets fouled. Holding on to the back of his head. He gets that layup to go. He will head to the line for a bonus.
Credit half of this basket kay Ryan Arenal. Ito muna yung offensive rebound ni Anmar Kusari na siniksik na sa ilalim, biniyak yung dalawang bantay. But credit this, before, Ryan Arenal couldn't make passes like this. In traffic, in stride, cutter, downhill. Ang laki ng in-improve ng feel sa laro nito ni Ryan Arenal. Dati di niya mapasa yung gano'n. Ngayon, komportable na siya.
Amores.
Relax. Friday, kami tayo kay Jesus. Huwag sa kalaban. Kaakap na kayo eh. Mamaya na. Kaakapan na eh. Box out lang. Body-body lang. Kaakap eh. Tatawa ka. Totoo naman eh. Di ba? Pagka sa kalaban ka kumapit, talo ka dyan. Jesus ka lang kakapit. Eh, no, tingnan mo. Kayakap na eh.
For the San Sebastian Golden Stags.
Sayang na opportunity yun. Papangiti ka.
Kapit saan?
Ay, kaya kay Jesus. Huwag sa kalaban. Paul yan eh. As kay Lord, may second chance lagi. Nagiging mas physical na ngayon yung laro, Dre. Nakikita mo marami na mga...
It's been really physical right from the start. Na-eject nga si Sumote.
Nag-Bradshaw. Hindi na natin babalikan, pero dito tayo ngayon, Dre. Naka-force ng turnover dito ang JRU. Pagkakataon na mag-change favor tayo dito. Inunti-unti nila itong lamang. And ito yung tema ng laro eh. Maraming shot attempts. Kahit mababa yung field goal shooting, masusunod at shoot yan. I'd say.
And that jumper is good. Para sa JRU, bumunit na. Itong si Coach Louie Gonzalez. And look at them go. Running this man-to-man press. Just right from the start, 40 minutes.
Unat nung screen. Ganda nung screen ni Galahan.
Oo. Kanina that jumper was knocked down by Abwag. Bawag. Tan for three! Oh, just a two. That was just a two mula kay Jason Tan. And the unusual hitters here para sa JRU puts them back up in the driver's seat, 52 to 51.
A weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know. Available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Attorney Reynold Monsayak, former member of the management committee para sa San Sebastian College Recoletos. He was here the other day, Wednesday, and he's also here today. Namimiss, ito yung mga, okay. Ito yung sa mga bagay na namimiss ni Attorney Monsayak. Sabi ko, I saw him at the VIP area last Wednesday. Sabi ko, oh, Attorney, you're back. So sabi niya, hindi, namimiss ko lang para paparelax daw tanggal stress yung basketball, NCAA.
Tama. Dapat matatanggal talaga stress mo pag banggaan yung nasa harapan mo. Nadigdigan yung laro. Hindi ko alam kung tumataas yung BP ko o bumababa kasi pagbakat talaga eh.
Now JRU gets the lead back. Just our second lead change. Oh, good offensive rebound put back by Ichi Altamirano.
Grabe yung pinasok ng Ursurada lang. Umira sa labas, but Ichi Altamirano crashing the boards. Alam mo, Ichi has been shooting not that well this season. So he needs to provide offense on different kinds of looks. Kanina nakakuha siya offensive rebound, may penetration siya. So, kailangan maging scorer dito ni Ichi kasi siya yung pinaka-capable na mag-create ng sariling tira.
Sebastian up by one. Altamirano, kick out, corner, big three.
Ano naman, una.
Pero Mendes doon, si Escobedo. The battle for the loose ball, possession going back to JRU's side. And of course, Coach Dax Castellano from College of St. Benil, last season's host school, did a fantastic job hosting season 97. Oh, Giyab!
Pull talaga.
Bodying. And naramdaman yun ni, I believe, ito si, paglinawan ba to? Si Smiko. Si Smiko yata eh. Oh, si Smiko.
Dahil umiiling sa pool. Naman.
Ano naman ang paliwanag sa may posting nga. Mandal.
Explain na. Kahit magpaliwanag ka dyan.
So again, our officials going back to the officials table. Crew Chief Toti Celeste and referee Carlo Vergara. They've been very busy. Madalas silang pabalik-balik sa ating officials table in this game for reviews and also
nakakapagod yan.
They've been back and forth approaching the commissioner's table. And after the review,
charging. Tinamaan lang, balikat naman sa katawan eh.
Upon review, it's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Balikat sa katawan, di naman
Joshua Giyab.
Personal team foul number 4.
James Harden kasi. Magalaw yung ulo, di ba? Kaya natin ito sa Sparkle pag mga ganyan. Alam mo dati, Andrea, pagka ganyan, yung mga mahilig mag-flop, pag mahilig sa Sparkle, sa Talent Center. Wala eh. Dati, dahil yung mga coaches ko, during the time sasabihin, pagka umaarte, bigyan mo na isa. Para tumigil. Para totoo. Sasabihin mo sa'yo, yun, tinamaan ko talaga.
Altamirano stops, takes that jumper miss, the battle for the loose ball. William C. is back on the floor after getting hit earlier and having a bloody nose.
Ayaw na mga coaches dati yung ganyan, yung mga nagpa-flop. Yung mga binibenta yung tawag. Pero dito yan, foul talaga yan yung sa sundot. Kinapitan sa balikat eh. Aside doon, penalty dito yung magkabilang kupunan. So, minute and 28 tayo.
C knocks down that free throw.
Kasi babalik eh. Kapag paglag, tinamaan lang.
William C. Just a single field goal made. way back in the first half. Has a total of 3 points.
Pero you can quantify his effect on defense.
And this is the first time na nagtabla ang ating score, 53 all. Our first deadlock in this game. Altamirano putting on some moves. Altamirano, the kick out. Extra pass. Shot clock down to 5. Naagaw ni William C. Hinahabol but he's off to the races. Our fourth lead change. 55 to 53 in favor of JRU.
Lakas yung basa.
Here's that steal by C. Suico tried to catch up, but C stepped on the gas. He was 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 1 second.
Bilis na. Parang itlap. Sabi ka naman. 0 to 100. Buti di natanggal yung swelas yung sapatos. Pero ito masakit doon. Nakakuha ng transition basket, tapos nagtapon ng bola. Okay lang kaya mo tanggapin yung 2 points, pero ito 4-point swing yun
De La Rosa using that screen, fires a long 3. Overshoots, but look who's there. Williams with a putback, wala pa rin. And finally, putback is good. Para kay Jonathan Medina.
Grabe yung kumpiyansa ng mga shooter ng JRU. Kahit magmintes, alam mo sa kanila, kukunin nila yung rebound Alam nila kampante sila na kanila yung offensive rebound.
And they will live and die with that outside shot. A miss mula kay Suico. Last touch by JRU. 7.9 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is dead. And JRU outscoring San Sebastian 18 to 11 in this third period. Escobedo out. Are back in. Poncha also coming back in. Lumabas si Paglinawan.
Technical foul, number 13, Ichi Altamirano. That's the second infraction of making a foul.
Ichi Altamirano. Since pangalawa na yan, yung faking a foul. So technical free throw ang ibibigay sa JRU.
Pag ganyan karami yung tattoo mo, dapat hindi ka nagpe-faking a foul Diba? I mean, kahit guard ka tatawagan Tinitechnical na. Ito, puro tattoo ka. Faking a foul. So, magbibigay ka pa ng momentum sa kalaban. I mean, if you're going to play that game, the referees are now adjusting. Laki ng katawan mo Tangkapin mo na yung contact. Suyudin mo na.
Technical free throw missed by De La Rosa.
Disconnected Ano design? Dati ka design? Dami, naka-full sleeve ka po Tapos biglang pag tinatama, para ka madadapa.
Alam mo, dami mo multiple points dito in this game.
Kasi, it's di ba nga, ang tattoos, it's a war paint di ba?
4 seconds to go, added to end the third. So that will end 30 minutes of action. It's been a physical one and a close game between San Sebastian and JRU.
So again, it's the defense of the JRU Heavy Bombers providing points like this one, a transition stop and a fast break by William C. Of course, right? De La Rosa knocking down 3-pointers. That's the 4th 3-pointer that he made in this ball game. Lamang ng 4 dito ang JRU Heavy Bombers, 57 to 53, ending our fourth quarter when we return.
Yung MBFA na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun
That matter for every Filipino.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya kamatay sa Pilipinas.
Empowered by young producers and innovative mobile journalists.
Catch us at GMA News and Public Affairs TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Stand with us, stand for truth.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Welcome to the live coverage of the NCAA Season 98 on GTV. And one of our hardworking writers and friends from the media, JP Manahan. Cardiac game na naman, ika ni JP. Let's take a look at the quarter by scoring here. JRU, first and third quarters, kanila, outscoring San Sebastian 22-12 in the first, 23-13 in the third. San Sebastian had that huge second quarter. So if we're gonna take a look at this, and kung pattern to, can San Sebastian replicate that second quarter? At pag magawa nila yan, sila magwawagi dito.
Kung ganun sila didepensa, ganda ng bawi ni Itzy Altamirano. Tap on the back, tumama sa kabilang kamay ni Ray De La Rosa. Kung ganyan sila kadiin didepensa, malamang sa malamang may tulog dito. Kasi 4 na puntos lang yan. Dito magkakatalo eh. Execution ng mas mahigpit ang depensa.
Altamirano, ahead. Itzy, inside. Good look!
Amo, ang galing pag walang arte. Galing nung Altamirano, galing nito pumasa, tsaka shooter eh. So, re-respetuhin yung outside shot niya. Right there, dire-diretso, ang laki ng katawan eh. Drop pass kay Kalahat, quick finish.
Oh, it's a good play by Itzy, attacking. And then dishing out the last second to Romel Kalahat. Still a 2-point lead though for JRU. 6 on their shot clock. C has it up top, using the Arenal screen. Missing on the 3. Another offensive rebound para sa Heavy Bombers.
Miss box out.
De La Rosa, yes! Para sa 3! Ray De La Rosa with his 5th triple today.
Tamis ng bitaw ni Ray De La Rosa. Masyadong malinis, pero could have been prevented if they boxed out. Another second chance basket para dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
JRU with 25 offensive rebounds in this game. They have a steal. Amores on the break. And the ball last hitting his knee. Let's take a look.
Ang hirap nito, Dre, kasi nakikita mo ito yung atake ni William C.
The 3 by C.
Wala, pero yung miss box out, ano to, back shoot?
Tapos extra
babalik mo lang doon sa kalaban.
Ganda ng pass fake, na-fake si Altamirano eh.
Pero ang mahirap dito kasi, Dre, first quarter pa lang, kanina pa, yun na yung ginagawa ng kanilang koponan. Kita mo, long rebound, may tao dun sa tabi, you need to block out, take the guy out of the play.
JRU out-rebounding itong San Sebastian. Oh, but meanwhile, a big 3 para kay Romel Kalahat. 5 points early here in the fourth quarter.
Dapat mabuhayan ng laro. Ito si Romel Kalahat din. Our first, our week 1, player of the week to, di ba? Si Kalahat.
That's correct.
19 and 10 a game. Tapos, di na present pagdating sa kampanya nila nung sunod ng mga laro.
A long 3 by C, using the glass.
Yun.
But rebound going to Una. Oh, long pass, mapupunta kay C. Tumatakbong JRU. De La Rosa almost losing a handle on the ball. De La Rosa. Look at 3 yellow shirts bugging right De La Rosa. Amores has the ball. 12 on their shot clock.
Shooter.
De La Rosa spots up another 3. That time he overshoots his mark. And here's Kalahat crossing the timeline. Altamirano asking for the basketball.
Here you go.
Guarded by De La Rosa on a switch. The 3 by Altamirano and a rebound tracked down there by Giab. Coach Louis giving the play, the sign to William C.
Cross screen.
De La Rosa.
Watch for screen, the screener here.
C has it on the right side. Back to De La Rosa, 5 to shoot. Giab. C for 3.
Box out.
And Arid tracks down the loose ball, the rebound. Here come the Stags. Oh. Almost a double dribble. Altamirano has it. Binabantayan sa taas ni Arenal. Kalahat. Guarded by Giab. Kalahat.
Yun, huli.
Oh.
Foul pa siya dito, nakakapit sa jersey. So baka uns po yan dahil nauna na rin doon si William C. Kakalas. Kasi hinawakan niya sa jersey. Okay lang kung hinarangan, pero yung hawak sa jersey, yun yung mahirap.
So, sino tatawagan ng foul dito?
Dito, si Kalahat. Doon sa sundot.
Ayun, no?
Wala yun eh. Ayan, ayun yung tinawagan. Yung kapit sa jersey. So, bans po yan. Tingnan natin kung ano yung unang tinawagan. Yung sundot ba? So, it's an offensive foul. Buti offensive lang. Hindi siya unsportsmanlike kasi hinatak yung jersey.
That'll be the second personal foul called on Romel Kalahat. 12 points today. 4 of 7 from the field, shooting 57% in 20 minutes of action. He is San Sebastian's leading scorer in season 98, averaging close to 12 points a game and 9 rebounds per outing in 26 minutes per game.
Kenneth Villapando.
Coach Egay Macaraya, some words to Ken Villapando. Romel Kalahat on your screens.
It's an offensive foul. Number 19, Romel Kalahat. That's his second personal, first team foul.
First team foul on the Stags. Timeout on the floor. Under 7 minutes to play, 6:36 to be exact. The score is 60 for JRU, 58 for San Sebastian.
The players to watch and the teams to beat. Get ready because your favorite hardcore heroes are here. This is your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Catch all the action live Tuesdays to Wednesdays and Fridays to Sundays, 12 noon on Cheap TV. Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personnel.
6 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in this ball game. A very close and physical one, to be exact, between San Sebastian and JRU. Here's that pass fake. Faking Ichi Altamirano, itong si William C. And then giving to Rai De La Rosa, who's been on fire and on target from downtown. Rai De La Rosa knocking down 5 triples, shooting 42% from three-point range. 15 points in 25 minutes.
Yung offensive rebound pa rin. Maganda yung highlight nung pass fake, nadapa si Ichi Altamirano because he's playing for the ball. Pero yung offensive rebound, yun ang nag-dictate nung basket na yun para kay Rai De La Rosa. They take care of business here, talking about San Sebastian. Block out on the offensive rebounds. Laking bagay nun para sa kanila.
Now let's go back to courtside with this update from San Sebastian with Sofia Rodelas.
Pag pumasok kayo, lumaban kayo, puso lang yan. Yan ang sabi kanina ni Coach Egay Macaraya sa huddle ng San Sebastian kanina. On this quarter daw, they have to trust their discipline and defensive system of the team. Huwag daw mag-break down sa defense and try to keep their composure no matter what happens on the court. Kulang lang daw sila, kaya siguraduhin daw ang performance. Kaya pag pinasok ka, make that moment to shine. Now back to the panel.
Thank you. Big three mula kay Rinwell Yambing.
Ganda ng drive and kick sa corner. Nahuling, natutulog sa pansitan yung bottom defender. Pumasok ng bahagyang-bahagya. Great recognition on the kick out. Yambing, apex three-pointer. Pangatlo, pangapat ni Rinwell Yambing.
Good up fake. We haven't seen Marvin Junicio a lot here in this game. Tagal nang inupo.
Andrea, pang-apat na to na naputukan ng shot clock. Last second shot yung itinitira ng JRU in the fourth quarter. Kaya nagmumukhang mahaba itong fourth quarter natin. Ganda ng idinidepensa half court ng San Sebastian.
Yambing with 11 points, 3 threes.
Make that 4.
That's it. Yes, para sa tres. Rinwell Yambing, another 3. 14 markers. Knocking down 4 threes, only missing 1 shot in 15 minutes of action here.
Quality minutes. Yan ang mga nabayanan na natin. Again, 3 taon to nagtanim sa Team B. Ngayon, may inaani na rito.
Oh, nice look inside to Joshua Giap, but misses.
Out.
Another offensive board para sa JRU. Stolen away here. And how about Rinwell Yambing? What's San Sebastian up by 6, 66 to 64, 39 to go.
Yes po. Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate B!
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen to me.
So ito yung unang 3-point shot, Dre.
An 8-0 run by William Bing.
Yun yung sinasabi natin,
And
yung
then another 3.
Helping sa corner, nakakashoot tong batan to. Sa agaw pa rito.
Steal. You know, if this kid develops, bright future ahead para kay William Bing. He's also one of those guys that's long, that has a long wingspan. And he's tall, William Bing. 11 points, 11 of 16 coming here in the second half. Again, an 8-0 run by himself. Si William Bing knocking down 4 out of 5 from downtown. A 6-point lead, just like that para sa San Sebastian. Nice play. Nice play, nice look by C to Arenal. That was a well-designed play off the timeout.
And you gotta give credit to Ryan Arenal. Setting a good screen. You set a good screen, magtanim ka na maganda, may aanihin ka. I-reward ka ng mga kakampi mo. One more.
Yambing again. He check. That time it didn't drop para kay Yambing.
Corner 3. Bukas na bukas dito para sa San Sebastian. Baka itong shot attempt nila in the corner yan. Tabayanan natin. Baka puntahan yan towards the end game.
JRU starters outscoring San Sebastian starting 5. 34 to 19. Arenal scores there. Just a 2-point game. Let's listen to Cyril Sanchez for JRU side.
Wala nang larong magiging madali para sa atin. Ito ang mga salitang namumutawi sa Heavy Bombers dito sa tuwing timeout. Kaya naman nga pinapaalalahanan sila ni Coach Louie at sina-challenge niya ang kanilang mga big mans na dapat ipag-take care ang bola and make sure to make the shot if necessary. Sabi rin niya that we need to convert so that we can put pressure on the other side at para hindi na rin maulit ang mga nangyari with CSB. And as we see, hope for JRU will this finally mark a new start for a win streak for the Kalentong side. Yan ang malalaman natin sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 98 only here on GTV.
The players to watch and the teams to beat. Get ready because your favorite hardcore heroes are here. This is your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Catch all the action live Tuesdays to Wednesdays and Fridays to Sundays, 12 noon on GTV. Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports.
Here at Coach Hammer, this game is a game of runs. And it is. After that 8-0 run by Yambing, then Coach Louie called a timeout, a 6-0 run by JRU. As we take a look at the games happening tomorrow, October 29, still coming to you from the Philoil Eco Oil Center.
Big game.
This will be a big one. This will be a big one. Mix Oxon and Blazers taking on James Kwekute and the Red Lions. The Blazers 9-2. Samantala ang San Beda needing to get wins. They're 7-4 at 4th place. Yambing's flying high, fouled by Arenal. Yambing will head to the line for 2.
Mukhang hindi siya bibigyan ng continuation dito dahil pass play. Tignan natin kung bibigyan siya ng free throw. Bibigyan niya ng free throws dito. Pero kanina Ryan Arenal, merong 6 na puntos. Personal pala yun. Panay kay Ryan Arenal. Ayun kanya yung run na yun. So Yambing, tas Arenal. Sinitsek ko kung sino siya pa nakashoot. Kanya pala lahat. Setting good screens. having good habits. So Yambing making a free throw here. Oh, Dre, quick shout out. Ito, pinaka-importante. Carmina nanonood. Hi, babe. Tsaka si Marla, watching at home. Intense daw ng laro
and Carmina, good afternoon. And thank you for watching. Altamirano drives, the kick out, extra pass, 3 for 3, si Kalahat. And a battle for the loose ball, ends up with C ahead, but C gets fouled by Yambing.
Hindi yan unsportsmanlike dahil at hindi rin yan advantage, meron nang nakadilaw sa baba. So, golden opportunity sana yun. Nakakuha ng offensive rebound ang San Sebastian. But good foul because it's just their second team foul. Yun lang, Yambing 5 fouls.
That one is huge because Yambing has been playing stellar, especially here in the fourth and final quarter. Yambing will leave this game with 17 points in 18 minutes, along with 4 boards and 2 steals, knocking down 4 triples. Malaking kawalan para kay Coach Egay Macarayan sa Sebastian. Nice look inside to Giab. What a game on Friday to end week number 7. JRU ahead 68-67. A look inside the kick out. Altamirano has it in the corner. Drives. Altamirano scores!
Kita mo na, ganyan maglaro yung batang yan, scorer. Pag binigyan mo talaga ng pagkakataon ng score, ito na yung time niya, last year na niya. So he needs to step up.
Final 2 minutes winning time. That one is San Sebastian.
Hatak palabas, hatak palabas.
Oh, Are 3 for 3. Big one. Kick out muna. Altamirano. Pass fake. Altamirano attacking. Using the body. Ma-out rebound ni Amores. Here's John Amores. Bring it back out. Wisely. And see. Ining-ining Amores sets the speed. Fires a long bomb. Long rebound. Will go to San Sebastian. They're up 1. Nagantay ng kasama. Dangerous pass. Almost a steal.
Pwede umatake na walang plano. So forcing the numbers, muntik pang maaga. Oh, how about this pass?
Ang ganda ng pasa ni Arenal sa loob.
Dami ng assist ni Ryan Arenal. Ganda ng nilalaro niya rito.
Ryan Arenal. 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 points in 22 minutes.
Solid game. I'm impressed, especially the way that he's playing off ball. Yung anchoring ng depensa nila, laking bagay.
The 5 on the floor for Coach Egay Macarayas, Altamirano, Are, Cosari, Escobedo, and Una. Are has it. Guarded by William C. 1 minute and 10 to go. Are losing the basketball. Possession going back to JRU. Another turnover for the Stags. Turnover number 22 for San Sebastian.
Pasa, diretso sa paanong kalaban.
What a close one.
Good screen. Again, yun na naman.
Behind the back pass intended for De La Rosa and San Sebastian. They have a 1-point lead. Umatake.
Nagmamadali. Ano ba yun?
Escobedo driving. And then here come the Heavy Bombers. The kick out to De La Rosa. Bagsak.
Ng isa, 36 seconds. Di mo na kailangan rat-ratin. Ilalabas mo na yun. Higa nga ni Berto Bolic. Relax ka na. Ipapanalo na lang natin. Ano yun eh?
Last touch ng San Sebastian.
Kasi bibigyan mo ba ng pagkakataon dumiskarte yung kabilang kupunan? Hatakin mo. Pero, dahil rookie nga si Escobedo, matututunan pa niya. Drop it.
Louis Gonzalez calls timeout. 36.9 seconds remaining. Lamang ng isang San Sebastian, 69-68.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Here's the game, yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hardcore drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Pusong kampiyon. Tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the latest news and catching every nerve-wracking moment.
Take a look at JRU's remaining games. They're playing San Sebastian today. This is their first round meeting. Ito yung na-postpone na game. So tingnan natin, medyo mabibigat Coach Hammer against Letran.
Mabigat kasi lahat lalaruin pa nila. Tapos, ang pinakamahirap na kalaban dyan, yung pagod. Tingnan mo halos 1-2 araw lang yung pagitan ng mga laro nila. Lagari.
So they take on the Knights, and then the Cardinals, and then the EAC, Arellano, St. Benilde, San Sebastian again on November 11, Perpetual Help, LPU, and they round things out, close to elimination by facing San Beda.
Alam mo ba't lagari? Di ba yung mga lagarista dati, yung nagdadala ng mga plaka sa pelikula, kaya sila tumatakbo. Ganun yung gagawin nila ngayon. Kung saan-saan pupunta tong JRU, dahil nga, with the health protocol, dikit-dikit yung laro nila. Masusubukan yung kondisyon nila.
36.9 seconds remaining in this game. JRU currently number 5 in the team standings with 5 wins and 3 losses. So a loss here will put them down to 5 and 4, but they will still secure that 5th spot dahil nakasunod sa kanilang Arellano with 5 and 6. We will see an updated team standings later on after this game. San Sebastian up 1 possession with JRU. 16 seconds on their shot clock. Oh, De La Rosa. Tap from behind by Altamirano. Good defense.
May review naman dito eh. But that hammer screen papunta kay Ryan De La Rosa, he's going for a screen and then he curls and then the guy off ball, Draymond Green hammer screen papunta Steph, ganun yung tinatakbo nila eh.
Our crew chief, Loti Celeste, going back to the commissioner's table. He's been very busy in this game along with referee Jemar Taliedo. Makikita natin, ito yung sabi mo, pag drive ni De La Rosa, natapik.
Mukhang last touch dun si Ichi. Tap from the back.
From that angle, looks like it was last touch by Ichi Altamirano. So possession should stay with JRU.
And interesting to, laging maraming baon si Coach Louie Gonzalez sa mga out of timeout plays, mga OTAs. So, tingnan natin, kasi kanina nag-inbound sila on the left baseline, right baseline, if it's their own, pupunta sila sa kabila on the left side. Tingnan natin anong itatakbo nila. They might have a same look, pero itatakbo nila to para kay Amores if he is inside because Amores shoots a lot of 3-pointers on that right side. Si De La Rosa dito sa left side tumitira.
So after the review, you are correct. Last touch by Altamirano. Possession staying with JRU. 34.4 seconds remaining.
Same space. So tingnan natin dito. Right De La Rosa to. Pagka sa kaliwa, sa kanan, it's John Amores. Yan yung mga sweet spots nila if you do your scouting. Saan sila tumitira talaga.
14 na segundo sa shot clock ng JRU. Ilalabas ni William C. sa baseline. Curl si De La Rosa. Oh, nice steal there. Natapik ng San Sebastian. And a foul on William C. But how about that defense? Good play mula kay Paeng Are.
Yung Are at saka Escobedo, medyo endgame unsteady pa, pero laban eh. So okay ka dun sa mga player na lumalaban. Kasi defensive stops. Effort na lang yan eh.
Now, Ege Macaraya calls for a timeout. Pakinggan natin if there's a microphone on either side.
Ang importante dito, Dre, for San Sebastian, is for them.
We will listen to Coach Egay Macaraya, Coach Hammer.
Tingnan natin
O sige, but go ahead. You were
ito
saying.
mukhang ayaw ng staff nila ng mic. But the most important part here, for this offensive set, they would be advancing it to the half-court line is they inbound the ball properly. Na-disgrasya na dyan ng JRU against Letran. Ito sa one game, hindi nila na-inbound ng tama. Kurt Rayson, pampa-overtime.
Samantala, tingnan naman natin ang remaining games ng San Sebastian Stags. Currently, the Stags are number 8 in the team standings. Just 3 wins and 6 losses. They will be facing the Cardinals on the 30th and then taking on the Chiefs on the 4th of November. San Beda, JRU again, LPU, College of St. Benilde, and then Perpetual Help on the 18th of November. And to close out the elimination round, they will face the EAC Generals. Now, I ask you, kanino mas matinding schedule?
Mas mahirap yung sa JRU kasi dikit-dikit. Ito, kung yung JRU yung Quiapo ng mga lagarisa, ito recto. So, pahirapan yung mga ginagawa nito mga mamang to. But, because they were the two teams that was really struck with that health and safety protocols natin because we care more about the players, talagang kailangan nila ngayon. Dito masusubukan yung condition nila. Hirap yan, ha? Yung sunod-sunod na laro.
Oo naman. San Sebastian huddling at center court. They have the possession. They have a 1-point lead, 69-68. Again, this is the first time these two teams are meeting here in Season 98. The 5 on the floor for Egay Macaraya, Itchel Tamerano, joined by Paeng Are, Raymart Escobedo, James Una, and Romel Calahat. Here's Altamirano calling the play, asking people to move, almost a steal. Nice look to Paeng, nabitawan ang bola. Babalik ang possession sa JRU with 26 seconds remaining. Look at this, almost a steal. Natapik ni Gia, makukuha muli ni Ichi. Then the bounce pass to Are with the Butterfingers losing the basketball.
Next play na.
Arenal checking back in here. Jonathan Medina comes out.
Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina. Ang pinaka-importante is to inbound the ball properly. Pero yun, libreng tira yun kay Are, nabitawan lang.
Although pwede mo nang ilabas kasi lamang kayo ng isa.
So no timeouts dito. At least 2 more possessions
coming
up.
No more. Fouls to give on both sides. 2 fouls only. 2 team fouls for either San Sebastian or JRU. Almost a steal by Una.
Uli!
Pagsak. Nakuha ni Are and he gets fouled.
Dalawang defensive stop. Kanina pa sila nagtatapon ng bola. Tingnan natin sino gusto talaga manalo dito.
So nakabawi si Are after losing the basketball on the baseline. Look at Arenal being pressured by Una.
Pero grabe yung depensa ni Una the whole game.
Natapik. And then makukuha ni Are, he gets fouled. 1 more foul to give. 1 more foul to give for JRU.
So again, turnovers dito. Tabayanan natin.
Altamirano to Calahat. Makukuha ni Calahat, he gets fouled, and that is the last foul by JRU. The next one will send a Stag to the line, but 5 seconds remaining.
Yung mga pasa dito na San Sebastian, mga pampaagaw eh. Papasa mo, nakatalikod. Nakaka-nervyos. Nininervyos ako eh. Kasi syempre, di ba, gusto mo, pag mag-i-inbound ka, yung swabe, yung shoot. Kasi magsa-scramble yan eh. 5 segundo yan.
So no more timeouts. JRU will be in the penalty with this foul, and that will send Escobedo to the free throw stripe with 4.1 seconds remaining. Escobedo, a 71.4% free throw shooter. Before this game has knocked down 10 out of 14 attempts. Escobedo coming off the bench, played 12 minutes, has only made a field goal out of 3 attempts. Escobedo's first free throw goes down. Gives San Sebastian a little bit of breathing room. 2-point lead. So ito problema, wala na rin timeout itong JRU. So even if Escobedo hits or misses this free throw,
shoot yan, dapat i-shoot mo.
JRU has to run the entire floor. And look at the total steals. JRU as a team 4, Are by himself has 4 steals today. Escobedo's second free throw is good. 3-point game. No more timeouts remaining.
Meron ka pa dito 3 foul. Pwede ka pa mag-umpisa.
Hindi nakatingin. Hindi nakatingin si Medina. He thought there was a timeout left. Amores gave it to Medina. Tingnan mo nakatingin siya sa bench. Binigay nakatalikod. Sa sobrang deceiving ni Amores, kahit yung kakampi niya na fake.
Insurance free throws para dito kay Escobedo.
That seals this game for San Sebastian. 1.4 to go. A sorry loss for JRU. Coming off that loss to CSB last Wednesday. It could have gone either way. Itong Heavy Bombers led as much as 13 points in this game. In a miss there, Amores will just throw this one. But what a game won by the San Sebastian Stags, getting win number 4 in 10 games played. JRU still will stay at the 5th spot in the team standings, but they will drop to 5 wins and 4 defeats. The final score, 72 para sa San Sebastian, 68 para sa JRU.
Kinuha sa pachicha-chicha sa dulo. Medyo buli-buli pa natapos yung laro natin. But at the end, it was the production of Rin William Bing in the fourth quarter that provided the finishing blows.
Rin William Bing, player of the game. What a game to end week 7. Stay tuned tomorrow. Tuloy-tuloy yung laban. First one will be EAC and Arellano at 12 noon, and then followed by a big matchup between the Benil Blazers and the San Beda Red Lions live dito lamang sa GTV. For Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, Sofia Rodelas, Cyril Sanchez, or Director Abet Ramos, RR Romano, I'm Andre Felix. See you tomorrow. Happy weekend. Thank you for watching your NCAA Season 98 on GTV.